Oh, I found it. Here you go, Dova.
Oh,
I found it.
you found it?
Dude, whoever runs that Twitter is a genius.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's. Somebody needs a promotion.
I find it amusing that Sinnel and Dessert have been split up.
You what?
Yeah?
Yeah, because Sinnel's at the start of the character list and Dessert is at the end for some reason.
He's so far away.
Dessert is dead, guys.
Yeah, 2 feet away. We'll never see him again.
I can still hear him sometimes.
I'm still alive,
Fuck.
guys. Yes.
Tales of our endeavors proliferate.
I sent a picture. I sent my artwork of Rosalind to a friend, right? And the immediate thing they ask is cleric ? And I'm like, I have never met a cleric that dual wields. Now, like, has anyone ever met a cleric that dual wields?
No,
It's a
Actually,
little
now
hard.
that I'm-
It's a little hard.
I'm
'cause we gotta-
thinking about it now.
It's a little harder because they gotta
Cleric,
be able to cast.
Warcaster cleric with dual casting sensor flails.
You're just
Let's
making that up on
go.
the spot, aren't you?
I'd do that.
it never crossed my mind, but now I can't stop thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah. You would need a feat to make it work, but that's variant human. There you go. Done. Bing bang
Yep.
boom.
Yeah, but human is boring.
Yeah. Then you're just stuck as being a human for the sake of gameplay. Gross.
Unless you like freaking.
Listen, I'm very familiar with the species. Okay.
There's a supplemental book made by fans called Grim Hollow, which gives you rules for becoming like a vampire, werewolf, or a lich.
I've heard of
There
that.
you go. There's your out.
I'm a human all the time. Why would I want to be that in game too?
It's the coolest race. You kidding me?
Don't get me wrong, human is fun to play in sci-fi settings because you get to be racist to all the aliens. But
Hell yeah. Let's go.
that's where it ends. Like that's where it ends. When it's like fantasy and stuff like that. Like sometimes I just freaking run my thumb over the monster manual and then pick a race and be like, I want to be half this.
Oh, you-
Half bandit.
you have not experienced the honor of playing with Nicholas Manser. I will bring him out one day.
I'd imagine on his on lists, his name's written as N. Manser.
Yes, it is. Damn straight.
So it's like Nick Cage, only he's a necromancer.
He's in the family business of making friends.
Yeah, I've been part fairy dragon before. That was interesting.
Heck yeah.
That was in Pathfinder.
All right.
That's what-
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Echoes of Eberron Dungeons and Dragons. I will turn it over now to... You know what? Rosalind set off a nuke on the ship. Why don't you go for the recap?
Nuke in theory. It's not
Nuclear launch detected. Sorry, I can't sound
real.
like the
Strategic
adjutant.
missile detected.
I was more trying to sound like the adjutant from StarCraft 2.
Strategic launch detected. That's what it is. From,
What
Supreme
from
Commander.
Supreme Commander? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One time I had like a 30-minute wait timer, and I set up like 200 subs at the bottom of the map, and then it was all nuclear launch detected times 200.
That's how
Anyway.
all games seem to end. Just nukes.
Anyway, where to recap? Okay, so lesser angry guard captain. I say lesser because nobody is angrier than I. Teleported us up into the ship, to which we split off with the goal of both distracting the onboard forces and trying to locate whatever powers the barrier to the ship. Siddle and I went and found like a gajillion sleeping zombies, so we decided to drop the earthquake bomb there and Leggett, his summoned bird that was carrying me, almost dying in the. I mean, I think it did die in the end. Anyway, we did that. Then we went to reinforce the Zerf, Dusty, and Yark, who had accidentally triggered some engineers in the other compartment. And we splatted them. The earthquake went off. We literally nearly fell out of the ship because there was a giant crevasse in the engineering room. And yeah, that's about it.
Oh yeah, that's about right. You guys have made your way, been teleported onto the ship, and you are now fighting on it. Dusty, just one appendum. Dusty did not seem to be teleported with the group, and and was missing, but somewhere nearby-ish. It just missed the teleport by a little bit. Dusty, you had found yourself in a fairly narrow, cramped, and absolutely pitch black maintenance tunnel. And after a series of small encounters with a handful of what look to be undead airship maintenance workers, you'd basically just beat the crap out of them, and have been slowly trying to find your way out of this maze to get back into one of the main corridors. As the whole ship is struck with what feels like a violent, just devastatingly violent earthquake. The ship flexing and groaning around you as you made your way through, and eventually you finally managed to find a little hatch leading into a much more well-lit space, busted it open, and popped out, and just down the hall, you think you hear the sounds of battle over the deafening sort of rumbling and groaning from just the next room. You did take a little bit of damage, but not much from all the fighting. Just say like 13 points of damage. But you guys are now just out of combat with a handful of undead soldiers, as well as a battle mage in the rear lines. But the ship is continuing to just almost implode around you. It's still remaining airborne, but you can hear creaks, groans, and almost shearing sounds as rivets are popping in the various structural members buried deep inside the walls. What are you guys doing?
Well, I guess now we've got to try and escape.
Oh, we still gotta find the whatever powers the shield.
Mm-hmm.
And quickly, because there's an alarm going off.
It is
Also,
true.
we gotta find Dusty. Did you bring the feather Dusty? No, I'm kidding.
Are we?
Just find a room that hasn't been visited for long enough. I'll be there.
Dusty, at that point, you would probably be able to hear very familiar voices just over in the next room.
Whenever you forget about those things on your shelf, I'll be there. Whenever you look at the top of the TV, I'll be there.
Yep, right there. I have ascended.
Inside every vacuum cleaner, I'll be there.
Small, but I'll be there.
So heroic.
So what's your superpower? I'm literally on everything.
I have power over all dust motes.
Scout. So do we split up again, divide and conquer, or clean sweep this?
Hello?
You hear
My
Dusty's voice.
boy! Son, follow my elegant tones of reptilian manliness.
Well, alright, I guess it's time to barge through a wall.
Yeah, you can. There's a very thin wall on this little partition, and with a little kind of huff, you bust your way through the thin kind of sheet metal. As
Hello.
Dusty seems to emerge from a spot on the wall, about 10 feet off the ground.
Hello, I am here now.
Welcome to the park.
Terminator style.
I'll be back. Hello, I am back. Yes, let's cause chaos and find what we can.
Also, what happened? I have been in the vents for a very long time now.
Your mother happened.
I'm going back in the vents now.
We made a giant earth bomb.
I see.
It caused a ship quake.
Oh. Okay.
So, do we... Okay, because of the chaos, we still don't know where this engine thing is, do we?
Correct. It is extremely hard to tell. There's zero indications on any of the walls as to where things are. Even Zerth, who by all accounts should know how to read Kyrian, simply can't at the moment.
I could get back in the vents and see which rooms need air. Probably need to air out the engine room after all.
True.
Then again, that's a lot of rooms because all these rooms seem to have air inside of them.
What's our current layout look like, Nova?
So, so far, you have been in the room that you've sort of entered in. Towards the, let's say, left would be the barracks room with the catwalk over the bunches of undead. And that's as far as you went 2 rooms in that direction. The earthquake is placed in that further room on that side. You don't know how many more sections that sort of barracks occupies, but it's at least 2 to the left.
Do we know, go ahead.
The room that you're currently in right now is 1 compartment to the right, and is a sort of foundry and sort of salvaging and equipment fabrication shop. There's various arcane factories. All of them, aside from a handful, have stopped working at this point. The various conveyor belts and chutes empty at the moment. Empty or clogged by various bits of roughly produced armor. Just heaped in piles and kind of clattering onto the floor and vibrating about with a terrible racket from the earthquake currently happening about 3 compartments away.
As far as, do I have a general idea, where we're on the ship at? Are we in, the middle, towards the back?
Well, you know that down is in fact down, as you did. There is a small chasm in the hull at the moment that leads down into open air, but you're not sure. Actually, give me a perception check as you look towards that chasm.
Sure. Let's see. Perception. Nat 20.
All right, using your arcane eye, you peer down, and you discover, after looking for a while and kind of doing a bit of mental logic in your head, you figure, considering you've never seen it fly backwards, the reason the way that it's going now must be forwards, and you are certain that if my directions being given as left and right, forward would basically keep those the same. So in the entryway, if you're facing towards the forward where you're going, the barracks are on the left, and the place you're currently in, the foundry, is on the right.
So it'd be like below us.
It wouldn't be below you. It would be, you're currently in it. Maybe somewhere near the bottom, because you didn't have to look through too much plating to actually see outside.
Gotcha. He'll relay that to the group.
Well, I don't know better, so I believe you.
Yeah, you guys have close to no idea where you're at inside the ship itself.
So let's.
Kick open every door until we get there.
Yeah. Let's see. Left has a hall of undead, and right is a manufacturing plant. Right.
Correct, which you are currently in.
Okay. Is some of the manufacturing equipment still up?
Some of it is. All of it, all the things that it's making don't appear to be anything that would be of any use to you. There's one plant that's still making some fairly utilitarian-looking halberds. Just the heads, the handles seem to be nowhere in here. As well as a factory producing helmets and breastplates, none of which would really fit any of you. I don't believe any of you guys are really average sized.
Well, I say we destroy it, stop the production, cut off the supply line.
Not a
if
bad
any-
idea.
Hold
yeah,
on.
anything, it's more destruction.
None of us could do what now because of our size?
None of you guys are really average sized, so the armor and helmets that the factory's making wouldn't fit on you.
Okay.
I'll cast.
Additionally, if I recall, a lot of these armors were like screwed into their frame.
Correct. There's really no straps. It's not meant for people with nervous systems to use.
I guess I'll just cast Shatter on them, just to destroy them.
All right.
There is that one machine that Rosalind punched just to take out the extra anger.
All right. Go ahead and mark down that spell slot. And if you want to destroy everything that's working, it would require 2 casts of that.
I will do that as I
All right.
deduct my spell points with mathematics.
Very good. Very good.
Or you could, save spell point.
Okay, for now.
So you will be going through with it, or you will not?
No, I will. I got it.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I got enough.
As the air around you is filled with various splinters and bits of iron and steel, as the factories are just exploded from the inside with these gigantic sort of sharp concussions, big like dents in some of the machinery and sort of ducts and chutes.
Xur feels better.
All right. The room is a little bit quieter now with the factories not really working. Still, it's almost deafening, the sound of the earthquake going off. Where are you guys going?
Further past the machine. towards the door that the one of the engineers was trying to escape through.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
So proceeding towards the right through the foundry room. You proceed through the large sort of it's not a porthole. It's like a submarine door. It's very heavy and it has these sets of latches that let it latch shut securely.
It's like a. I wanted to say bulwark. There's a term for it because I remember it from Subnautica.
Bulkhead.
Bulkhead. There we go.
Passing through and kind of looking inside, you see the catwalk leads through the upper half of what look to be gigantic, sort of rounded, pressurized storage tanks. Little portholes on the side let you peer into the large tanks, and you see various roiling, bubbling substances, all of them sloshing around with great vigor due to the fact that there's so much vibrations going on. If you want to try to identify what it is, go ahead and give me either an Arcana. Actually, I believe that would be it, an Arcana check.
That was almost a 20.
I don't think Sinnel's gonna care enough to try and figure it out, so.
Fair enough. The tanks are all about half empty at this point, and most of them are filled with this this clear liquid with a bunch of little, almost looks like sparkling glitter in it.
I mean, I can give it a go, perhaps. Dusty's got some weird knowledge.
Both of you reckon, I don't know, with the color, it reminds you of Eberron dragon shards. You figure that's probably it. You don't know what it's good for, but it's got to be something magical.
These eyes gleam.
Quick question.
Oh.
How full are these containers?
Just under halfway.
Damn.
Why 4?
Well, if they were completely full, I was going to use shape water to freeze it and make them burst.
Or you could just hit it.
Who's saying they're water?
Well, I mean, attempt to do so.
Fair enough.
I can create water and add water to it.
Yes, let's do it.
Dove, I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
All right. It is against an object. Go ahead and add any various benefits you might have for such as having a weapon made of adamantine or other things. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Siddle's gonna step back. Just in
Are you
case.
using a Warhammer on this?
Oh yeah, I have that. How much damage is that?
Warhammer's 1d8, but versatile, so 1d10 if you want.
Well, I'll do the 10. I didn't realize it was versatile.
Yeah. Warhammer is, but yeah. Since you don't have a shield, I reckon...
God darn it!
It's not really fighting back. We'll just use the 8. As you smash the side of this container, the warhammer just vibrates in your grip with just painful the vibrations going up and down into your arm.
Okay, so
for a moment, you almost drop it just from the shock of it hitting your elbows.
So I do this in response to them talking about how they want to explode the thing from the inside.
Oh, it just exploded from the outside.
Your strike did put a sizable dent in it. It doesn't look like it actually managed to pierce it. It looks like fairly durable, durable metal.
I hit it again.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack. And then damage. Since I don't believe it's actually possible for you to miss. All right, that's a strength check, but I'll take it.
Well,
Rosalind
I don't have proficiency in. Well, yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
Rosalind's just sitting there with her arms crossed. It's like watching babies first destruction.
With this one, however, you flip the warhammer around and hit it with like the pointy armor piercing end, and manage to actually put a sizable hole
Here.
in it. Just
I don't know if you wanted, because I rolled a crit.
fair enough. As it just effortlessly pierces in, stopping right at the actual haft, before you wrench it out with a steady stream of this glittering, sort of oily, purplish liquid gushing out.
I'm gonna bottle some of it up, actually.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw first.
Oh, that's a check. Hold on. God dang, I'm rolling so poorly today.
All right. You bottle it up and kind of swirl it around, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Kind of itchy. Oh God, that burns. Initially, you're going to take 10 points of acid damage.
Jeez.
Oh, I
Was
want
that like
to
a
sip
high
some.
roll or?
I'm not going to say.
Dang.
But it is still burning.
Can I guess I'll try to do a quick cure wounds, level 1.
Sure thing.
That doesn't work. I got lesser restoration.
Yes, it
The acid is still on your hand, so as long as it's going to be there, it's going to continue burning away. It is stuck on.
Yark, looks like you got a spicy drink on your wrist. Looks like you...
Yeah, it is. You can see it's like kind of smoking, and there's a visible heat shimmer in the air just above his hands.
I'm gonna use my Dulcher of endless water.
All right, you
Decanter.
picture? Decanter, yeah.
Yeah, decanter. That was the word.
You pour out the water on his hands, and Yark, you feel for a brief moment dread as the burning sensation gets even hotter before it kind of steams away, and your hands are immersed in cooling, dull water.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna cast lesser restoration if need be.
Unless I look fine, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's painful and it's kind of red, but you've got some pain salve somewhere in your pack that you can kind of still have on there and just fight.
Alright, I'll skip that then if he's fine.
All right.
Also, it's still gushing out, and
Okay,
there's a
so-
sizable puddle forming.
I'm gonna use telekinesis to gather up more of them. I have plenty of vials, plenty of bottles.
Okay, how many do you want to fill with this stuff?
All of them.
Let's just. I don't know where they are. I'm just gonna say 5, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and add 5 vials of oily magic airship fluid. Whatever you want to name it to make sure that that you remember exactly what it is.
The goo.
Mm-hmm.
The sauce.
Yeah, this spice. And very
Hot sauce.
similarly to a vial of acid, you can throw it as an action up to 20 feet. You just don't know how much damage it does,
Or whether or not
That's-
it's flammable.
or whether or not it's flammable. But I mean, acid is not flammable. But I mean, who knows?
It is airship. I was gonna say fuel,
Airship,
but I guess
magic airship fuel.
It's
That's
jet
pretty
fuel.
suitable.
you never know.
Yeah.
Hey, it could be conductive for all we know.
Mm. But as it continues to gush out, there's a deafening buzzer that starts to blare out from this room. In addition to the kind of droning buzz from the klaxons, sort of wailing throughout the ship. As a large magical red rune just lights up and starts blinking menacingly.
I just imagined it had like this angry face on it. it's the you really messed up rune.
There's a bunch of them nearby, and like the green one is like a smiley face, and there's like a yellow neutral face, and you've gone the frowny face.
Oh no. We have a level 10 frowny face, people. I repeat, a level 10 frowny face.
I'm gonna cast banishment on us so we can save ourselves.
Okay. I guess we should keep moving. I say. Looking at the acid puddle up.
All right. It looks like the
Despite
floor is
the
actually.
game, I'm not willing to try.
It looks like the floor is actually bending inwards a little bit, as there's a lot of steam and acrid, blinding smoke kind of being emitted from the place that it's eating into.
Cool.
I'm sure we can fix that.
Maybe just a tiny bit, and my curry will be perfect.
No. Oh,
I'll taste this.
Spicy.
not right now.
Yeah, later.
Ironically, all right. The one of the features of the freaking Iron Fang that I've never gotten to test yet is you have resistance to acid damage.
Well, I mean you got the perfect opportunity.
Yep.
I'll revivify on the downside. So we continue on our search.
All right. As you keep on keeping on. The next room. Do I have a grid on this one? That's a great question. I don't think I do. Alright, well, I can worry about that in a bit. The next room, as you creep up to the door, the sound of the acid still kind of sloshing out behind you. It's just the sound of pure wind, and a cacophonous sort of grinding metal sound, somewhere inside. As you guys move up further and further, you crack open the door and peek inside, and you see daylight. It looks like you've stumbled upon one of the large docking bays. The bottom side of it completely open and kind of studded around with these large. It looks like the same material that sort of a warforge is made out of. These large sort of grabbing arms with a living wood on the inside and a few reinforcing metal plates on the outside. As you're watching, it sort of reaches out, looking to grab something that you can't quite see yet. Before a few seconds later, one of those little sky coach drop ships kind of flutters up. Only a handful of actual units inside, as the arm reaches out, snatches it out of midair, and kind of pulls it up to a small docking port. And there's a bunch of these little gantries and docking ports sort of scattered throughout this large open area, with a handful of docking arms as well to kind of grab at whatever ships are coming out and leaving.
Hey, Dova,
See, this is what you should have saved Shatter for.
Are there any more like just empty boats?
At the moment, it doesn't look like it. The one that they just came in on is being emptied. but all the spots are currently empty. So it'd just be that one.
I want to use telekinesis to pick something up, pick something heavy up, and throw it at it.
Give me one moment. The pain of making a grid fit. Wow, that is the most perfect grid fit I've ever seen.
Are you sure? Maybe you should move it just a little bit to the left.
No, it's perfect. All right. And you're gonna throw it at the actual ship itself.
Yes, with whoever enemies are on it.
All right. Let's see. The biggest thing that you could probably pick up. Give me a perception check.
I accidentally double clicked and moved that +4, but I rolled a 20.
20. Peering out and looking around the corner, you'd actually see a little bit of that production line from the manufacturer actually extends out here, and you'd be able to see some pretty sturdy and heavy looking ingots of scrap metal stacked up in a corner. Each one maybe about 50 pounds or so.
Is it big and wide and look good at pushing things?
The ingot?
Oh, it's just an ingot.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll launch it. I'll launch it fast and straight like a bullet.
All right, go ahead and.
Obviously, you can't throw it that fast, but the intention is there.
Yeah, it might hit something very important. While he is doing this, what are the rest of you guys doing?
How far away is this docking clamp that's like grabbed onto the ship?
Let me see. 1, 2. 5, 6.
By the way, you did not share the map yet, if you meant to.
Sorry.
I thought something was odd.
Yeah.
That is perfect grid lining.
It's fantastic. And you guys would be entering from the south here.
Ah!
I'm afraid. Oh wait, I'm darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yes, I can see nothing.
It's just a mask. Give me a sec.
I didn't know that we were going to
click.
the bar already.
Yeah. Campaign over, by the way, bad end.
Oh god, we're in the Mornland.
Ah,
We
shoot.
never left.
Oh, I zoomed out a lot. Oops, give me a minute.
I knew I should have sent more flowers to that NPC.
How was I supposed to know the affection gauge is important?
The magical revolution and its detriments upon mankind. Which, by the way, if you have any Ace Combat music to play, play it now. If you
Will
weren't
do.
already,
I
which
do
I
not.
am, of course. I've never stopped playing it. All right, and we got Mir, and we'll put him over here. He's just chilling. And we'll put Dusty in here as well. But Yark, you're kind of peeking over, and you'd be able to see the red hot ingots being kind of ferried on their way from the foundry, and just in the other room.
Sweet. Red hot makes them even better.
Mm-hmm. Currently on the ship itself would be 3 of the soldiers you've seen before. All of them looking fairly well injured, actually. And it's at this point that they would be kind of actually being grabbed. What would you have to roll to throw some shit at them?
I mean, it's a magical thing, so I guess either dexterity or intelligence.
Okay. Give me... I think this would be... intelligence with proficiency, so like Arcana check.
Oh, I just rolled intelligence with proficiency.
Ooh, all right. So, you expertly grab one of the ingots with your arcane grasp. You can feel the heat as though if you were touching it, but it isn't painful. Kind of judge the wind a bit, lick your finger and hold it up. You can't feel anything. There's a healing salve on it. Everything's numb, so you just kind of guess. And as the glowing piece of metal flies through the air, it looks like it's about to miss, but then it kind of curves back and strikes the loading arm right in the wrist. As it slightly kind of loses its grasp a bit, the unpowered and unpiloted ship immediately just cracks loose and drops out of its mountings. The 3 soldiers that were about to get out are now falling with no ship under them to catch them as the ship kind of spirals away unpiloted.
Nice. I'm gonna clap my what's like, it's a thing when you dust your hands off.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it because I gotta hold down the shift button, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Clap.
Yeah, kinda clap it. Yeah,
Just
basically.
what? Just pat your hands clean or something like that.
Yeah, it's like what.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
I didn't realize it'd be so hard to describe, but okay.
I don't remember what that's called.
The clean sweep.
It's like your hands are dusty, so you clap them together, but they go up and down, alternating.
I don't know. Why is this so hard to know the word for that?
I don't know. It's so hard to describe too. It's so awkward.
I get what you're saying though.
This all looks
It
important.
sounds kind of like the aglet, where it's one of those things where you know it's got a name, but nobody knows it.
Yeah. It's the thing you do when you just clap your hands and then wipe them clean or whatever. Pat. Oh, God. Shuffle of the hands?
Exactly. No. You're just like.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move the fuck on because we're gonna get stuck on trying to figure out what that word is for hours. Okay.
Hey, Nova.
Seth, that looks like some. Rosalind, that looks like some important shit. You want to smash that shit up? And it is mechanical. I don't remember if Iron Fang does more damage against structures, but it cleaves through it. There's magical sparks and little bits of strange magical sort of after effects. You smell waffles for a moment, and there is currently a bouquet of roses where there was not before. But that whatever that thing did, it is toast. You see one of the control arms for the docking sort of clamps sort of twitch and then go limp and then just kind of swing under its own weight and the kind of wind that's flushing through here.
Apparently, we are not the only people that have had this question. It is dusting one's hands off.
Okay, that makes sense. I can live with that.
Hey, Dusty, you're supposed to help us.
No. Okay.
He has the power to grant knowledge just as he has the power to withhold it.
Dusty jokes will never get up. Alright, cool. We smashed the important shit, and Yark got like a triple kill, so...
Well, we can't really let the jokes get dusty with misuse, you know?
I want everybody to give me a dexterity check.
Oh, no.
Sorry, dexterity saving throw.
The ship falls.
Six.
Oh, God.
Sad.
Dova's
I
trying to sweep us under the rug.
I didn't say anything. But
With
I
these
was
checks,
thinking
we don't have much room for error.
Ooh.
I don't see this pan out well for us.
You've hurt him.
So I know who's dying first.
Okay. Let's see who, if anybody, passed. Let's see, I'd say Dusty would pass. Dusty and Sinnel, ironically, even though they're the ones who brought this on yourself.
I did nothing.
That's fair. Rosalind would not pass either. So you all would be affected as the ship suffers an additional sort of resonance from the earthquake still happening somewhere behind you. The ground becomes difficult terrain as to avoid falling over the edge over these railings. You have to take it very, very carefully and slowly. Yeah, everybody's speed is currently halved who failed. And yeah. Oh, actually, no. Everybody is currently knocked prone. As you guys are knocked and thrown around everywhere by the vibrations and this sort of resonant wave passing through the ship. Either way, the ground is still difficult terrain. But yeah, you guys have been knocked around, almost thrown off the edge. And the vibrations do seem to be getting lesser and lesser, unfortunately. I believe the goal was to just knock the ship down with the earthquake, but it doesn't seem to be doing that.
No, the goal was to provide a big distraction. Let's
Fair
be
enough.
honest. And destroy as much as possible, which I'm already pleased with the level of destruction.
Oh yeah. You don't know exactly what's breaking elsewhere, but it is some nice, important stuff that is breaking.
These look like controls. Have we tried screwing with them yet?
Give me an Arcana check with not disadvantage, but the only one control panel that is left that hasn't been smashed might not be able to do what you want. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, I already smashed half the control panel.
Mhm. All right. You recognize these as runes, and you know what to do with them to make them activate. You kind of rub the pad of your finger on them to make them activate. You don't know what they do, as you cannot read Kyrian, and you can only do your best to guess as what they do.
Engage Blue Bummer.
Pressing on the buttons, nothing. You hear a distinct clunk as one of the docking bridges sort of disconnects, although nothing was really connected to it in the first place. And you hear some grinding of gears and various conveyor belts as something breaks over in the little conveyor line towards the left of the room.
I meant to do this. Yep. Everything is good. Yes. Ooh, everything.
You think you broke something for sure.
Wait, no. Yes. I meant to do this. Exactly. Yes. Just as I planned.
I'm gonna put my hand on Dusty's shoulder and just pat it and be like, "I'm so proud of you."
Hooray! Destruction. Exactly as planned.
I mean, he did kind of press a button, and then like a piece of the ship kind of fell into the abyss. That was pretty impressive.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway,
Dova,
I
I
think that's
try
the
to
most
right-
we'll get out of here.
Can I try the control panel?
Yes.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
God damn it! This move system is. Wow, that looked cool.
Wow, I still rolled low.
I am trying to turn off approval for movement, at least for now. Where'd I
As I-
find that, Tim?
I believe it's unlock tokens or something along those lines.
Okay. Combat. Tokens. Ooh. Facing indicator.
Oh no, on the map itself.
Oh, okay. Easy peasy. Okay. With a 13, you don't think there's really much else to it that that Dusty didn't kind of fiddle around with anyways. Most of the controls did seem to be in the panel that Rosalind just turned into rubble.
I see. Does anything look like it leads to the engine room from here? This seems like a pretty big hub kind of area.
Give me an Arcana check.
There we
Arcana
go.
Or a history check.
I think I'm good.
Okay, you know, Arcana. Looking around and sort of putting your magical awareness to the task. Far up on the ceiling, you see a large conduit, this large sort of pipe, carrying a sort of cloudy, fluorescent, bluish liquid. At first, you're not quite sure what it is, but the more you focus on it and kind of think back on your works, you realize that it is it looks to be a coolant of some sort. You've used it before for a cutting fluid for to be used on a sort of like a drilling machine. And you would recognize that the state that it's in is the sort of color and fluidity. It is very, very, very hot and is currently flowing away from the far side of this chamber.
Oh, so let's go toward the way it's coming from. If it's coolant and it's very hot, then it's probably done its cooling job and it's being taken away elsewhere.
Seems
Is that right,
checked out.
Dova?
That's what you would come to the conclusion of.
Cool, let's go.
Alright.
I relay this and then lead the way.
All right.
Rosalind just stares at Yark like, the fuck are you talking about?
Magic, industrial things.
Oh, cool. You could use the D-pad, the directional arrows to actually move a tile at a time.
Bull. Okay, that's kind of cool. It doesn't snap to like the nearest tile though if you're not entirely occupying it, which, whatever.
I mean, it probably was solved by occupying an actual tile.
There you go. Dusty and Sentinel, where are you guys going to be walking? Or flying?
Or falling.
Or falling, yeah, that's also an option.
I mean, my star form would still be activated, so I can fly wherever I want.
That's very true.
Whee!
Sorry,
I
this
guess-
airspace is restricted.
He'll stand here. Or, float there. Hover?
I mean,
Alright.
Hover.
I could go take a peek under the ship, but then I might get shot at by something.
Very true.
Sir, I'm going to throw you off if you keep running ahead.
By the way, on this picture, the airship is currently moving from the right to left. So the left side of this map is going to be the front of the airship. Going by everything, it appears, with the knowledge that you have, at least, Yark, that you are somewhere on the left wing. And that the center is somewhere forwards ahead of you on this map. Did any of you try to peek through into this next room before you head in?
Which room?
To the
Absolutely
left?
not, Nova.
The room the tube is coming out of?
The room toward, yeah, where all the little seats are on the map.
Yeah,
'Cause
why not?
there's a large kind of door separating the two. Alright, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm lost, but okay.
Hey!
All right. As you're peering in, it doesn't seem like there's any troops in here. There's quite a few like handholds and almost like a subway system. There's lots of vertical poles and places to hang on, but very little in the way of actual seating. However, what you really notice is in the floor, right about in the middle of the room, kind of where this big empty space is, north of Sinal, there's a distinct arcane circle etched into the floor. You probably recognize it as a teleportation circle.
Hey, Yark!
Well,
Yark! Yark! Could you hijack a teleportation? What's it?
I can't. Indian was the only one who knew how to teleport.
So
We
that
can- we can-
means you
we
can
can
just
ruin it,
stretch it
though.
out.
I high five Dusty.
Okay, let's ruin it.
All right. So you guys kind of make sure that your tokens are reflecting where you are at, by the way.
Nova, that's awful suspicious of you to say.
What?
Nova, I said that's awful suspicious of you to say.
I don't understand.
Nova,
He
I'm
don't-
saying you're
he
being
d-
suspicious.
He knows speak.
Did
He
you
knows
just call
speak
me
cobalt.
sus?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sus.
So you guys are hanging back there then, sorry, Yark, Dusty, and
Oh, I'm moving. I'm moving.
Alchemy Friend.
I had to find me. Hold on.
Fair enough.
Where's the circle?
It would be just to the south of Zerth.
Oh, like, okay. Oh, I see. This is, okay. This is wide open space.
Yeah, it's a wide open space with these kind of mostly open hangar doors separating the two spaces. The
Wait,
sliding doors, rather.
The thing I'm next to, that's not the engine, is it?
No, it's furnace.
No, it's a large furnace that's kind of similar to the forge that was in the prior room. There's a bunch of undead repair facilities kind of flanking the area here. Ignore that bit to the right if you can see it,
Crystal?
because it contradicts Eberron lore in a big way, and it's not there.
The crystal or the boat?
Not the crystal. Actually, it's still hidden, which is perfect.
All right, cool.
It's everybody's passive perception.
Low.
Mine
20.
is
I have 16 PP.
20.
20?
15.
15.
15? All right, 15 and above. So I think that's actually pretty much everybody. You guys would just barely over all the sensory overload going on around. You'd be able to feel a slight sort of change in the wind and pressure coming from this teleportation circle. As just the moment you are about to bring out a sharp weapon to kind of scratch it up, it starts to illuminate.
Oh, scratch faster.
As something's coming through.
I cast Shatter on it.
All right. Do you let anybody get out of the way?
I'll shout dive as I'm pointing my hammer at.
Okay.
Guess
I'd say
everyone
everybody gets to make the saving throw with advantage then.
It's
What is it,
DC
con
7.
check?
Sinole is floating a little ways up in the air, for the record.
Okay.
Ooh.
You'd still get advantage to actually just get out of the range. DC 17 con save. All right. And since you did properly warn and you guys aren't really grouped up in the immediate center, if you pass, you take no damage.
Oh, neat.
So I believe Zerth is... Actually, I need one from Yark and accompanying friend.
Dive or die?
Sorry, sir. You both do the die.
I'm
Yark?
specifically targeting the surface that it's on, by the way.
Gotcha. Yark, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Supposed to do it with advantage, Yark.
With
Oh,
Yark,
dang
yeah,
it.
with advantage.
But you passed.
I mean,
you passed anyway.
That'll pass that, so you won't take damage. The only person who's taking damage is Zerth, but you're taking half. Go ahead and roll that damage.
I rolled it at first, but I missed the board.
Ah. All right, Zerth, you take 7 points of... I believe that's thunder damage.
Yep, it's thunder. It says type.
I don't think I get any resistance for that stuff.
All right, so as you all dive for cover, successfully getting out of the effects of the spell itself, the ground kind of crumples and shudders beneath you as the teleportation circle is disrupted. Though unfortunately, one of the things that was coming through manages to get through instead of all of them.
I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'll take it as a win either way.
Yeah, I mean, better than the alternative, I guess.
That's true. Roll for initiative, by the way.
Wait, Nova,
Yeah, what's up?
the thing is big.
Yeah.
Hey, Nova,
Yeah, what's up?
can it be smaller?
Are you gonna cast reduce on it?
No, I'm asking you to reduce it.
No. I can't. I don't make the rules. It says it's huge.
Just cast it large on Rosalind.
All right. I've got to actually re-roll the initiative for it. Whoops. All right.
Says where we all use our action to shove it off the ship.
I mean, we could try.
You may certainly try. Mir has an initiative of 17.5. Just to put him right next to you. Thankfully, you guys get the drop as it rears up a colossal Warforged juggernaut. Absolutely draped in the colors and cloths of Sigma himself. The traditional sort of Kyrian military outfit decorated with lots of various service medals and other underpinnings with nice kind of pennants streaming from the ends of the blade and the hammer. Is a well-decorated veteran Warforged, and he is gonna fuck you up. Dusty, it's your turn.
Well, I see.
What you doing?
I could give it the old 1-2. Or I could just punch it.
Go right
The old
ahead.
the old 1-2, or the old one.
Or I could give it the old 1-2.
I could
Or the
give it
old
1-2 or
RRR.
the 3.
Ooh, or the 3. Anyways, you got to give it something. It is rearing back to attack.
How about... see what it's got.
Send it.
Why couldn't it be the Nerf element?
There it is. Oh wow, we really did all get the jump on it. Like, I was expecting. Wait a minute. Oh,
He's way the frick down there. He's a freight train. He's picking up speed. Don't you worry.
It's like dial-up modem.
there it is.
That's gonna hit. Keep rolling hits. He's got a lot.
Okay. Okay. I
Hit.
bet he has a lot. Close.
That's another hit. That's 3 hits. Very nice.
Akio.
Ooh, very nice.
And that's my turn. That's my turn.
All right, Sinnel.
This over here, can I fly over that?
Absolutely. Though that'd be provoking an attack of opportunity.
I figured as much.
Hmm.
But I
Actually,
am-
that would be a solid wall up there. Just north of the DeSoto is where that sort of hangar door ends, and the roof would be about 20 feet tall for the hangar door.
Okay, well, I can only move 20 feet in one turn anyways. With my
Okay.
flying. So,
Fair enough.
boom. Move there.
And you are up there. You're still within his reach, basically.
I mean, I'm about 20
Unless
feet
you wanna-
off the ground.
Fair enough. Then you would be outside of his reach, so he would take an attack of opportunity. And he is going to use his hammer fist.
No, I was already about 20 feet off the ground.
Okay. And you're gonna stay up there.
Yeah. I'm
Gotcha.
not getting within melee range of this thing. At least, I'm going to do my best to stay outside of that range.
Fair enough.
Alright, so move there. Oh, wait, I've got height advantage.
Technically. Much to my chagrin.
Oh. That wasn't...
That hits.
Okay, it did add the 13. Okay. I thought it only added a 3, and I'm like, wait, what?
That is an absurd modifier.
Good lord.
Yeah, but I also only get to attack once per turn with that.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. You almost forgot about my bonus action.
Oh, your dumb star thing.
It is not dumb! It is extra
It's pretty dumb.
damage!
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It sparkles, so it's down.
That's true.
There.
Good lord. All right.
It's not dumb.
Yerk, oops. I made it not your turn. It's your turn.
Cool. Okay.
What you do?
Are Warforged immune to poison?
This
Oh.
one, very much so. You can just immediately see.
For the end of the world.
Oh. I have yet to use my poison spray. It does so much damage now.
Well, I mean, someday something will not be immune to it.
Well, let's see if we get to that day before the campaign's over.
I don't
Poison-
think
poison
this
and
campaign's got
fire.
much left in it left.
Poison and fire damage are like the most resisted effects in all of D&D.
That was poison and acid.
Nope, it's poison and fire, ironically.
Alright, well, in that case. Where is everyone? Okay, Roslyn,
Yes.
how would you like to be fast?
I love being fast. I'm gonna be so fast. Gonna go near.
She's got the spirit.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna throw her a can of double strength espresso.
At this
Bite
point,
the top off.
at this point, it might just Popeye, but with espresso.
Magically infused double shot espresso. Regular espresso can't get this result.
Yeah. And you've specially formulated it so that the post caffeine shakes only last 5 seconds now.
Yeah,
all that
like
crash
bad.
just compressed.
You know, ironically, this actually suits you being like a potion artificer this time, because it makes sense for you to make your haste spell into a coffee.
Hell yeah.
I guess I could have, like, before when I was doing food, I guess I could have been like, I don't know, a spicy
Coffee beans
hero
or something
fat.
like that. Anyways,
Anyway,
so Rosalind is now hasted, correct?
and that's my turn. No bonus,
All right.
no bonus actions.
Fair enough. Does your homunculu do anything?
No bonus.
You want to actually apply the effect to me on the combat track?
Right, I can do that. I'm just gonna hide in my clothes or whatever. I don't know, just hidden.
Okay, he want just so dodge. Take the dodge action.
Basically.
Okay. Zerth, you're up.
All right, group. I have 40 spell points left. I have a move that costs 10 spell points to do it, but I can do a massive amount of damage.
Okay,
I don't know.
but are you sure?
He's big, but I wouldn't say he's the BEG.
Well,
Yeah,
a lot
I
of it I'm
wouldn't-
just saving.
I
Don't
would
worry about it
not, yeah, I would not do anything major against this thing. We've still got the big bad to worry about.
Gotcha.
And who knows whatever else.
Alright, then he's gonna go up and smack it with a hammer.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Where's he at?
It's going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay, bonus action, I'm gonna attack again.
All right.
I can attack again anyway. Up to a mod. Oh look, I had a 10 to that roll.
That hits.
Alright, let's see. That plus an additional 1d8.
All right.
Uh,
You guys have dealt 69 damage to it so far.
nice.
I guess we gotta quit now.
Yep. Cool, you're ahead. And now 2 more. Perfect. Anything else on your turn?
Well, we haven't really taken any damage, so I can't use. like, there's no point in doing anything else. I just hiss at it.
It's intimidated.
Good.
It is DeSoto's turn. What's he doing?
Great question.
Go around the side, maybe do some distracting, give somebody a help for the next turn.
I mean, he's got a magic bite now,
That's true.
and he has a chance to knock it prone.
I wish him the best of luck. Is going to hit. All right.
Fail, 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 fail.
It has succeeded. It
Damn.
has a very, very large strength modifier.
This
Oh,
is
dexterity,
dex.
rather? It would still pass, but not by as much.
Okay, next time.
Eventually.
You can't hear me, but I'm rubbing my palms together.
Okay. You're looking at your damage options.
No, I'm, well, first of all, can I climb this thing?
You can certainly try. It has got a lot of spikes and various anti-boarding measures planted on it, specifically designed to keep people from climbing on it.
Okay, I'll just hit it then.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack. All 5, however many attacks you get.
Oh shit, I meant to roll it on the thing. That one would
Fair
miss
enough.
anyway.
Okay.
Wait, no, that was damage. What am I doing?
You just rolled damage. What's going on?
Yeah. Okay. So actually,
Okay, roll that
it's
back.
it's gonna be less. It's gonna be less attacks than you think because I need to bonus action raid.
Oh, right. You still get two attacks, and then also a haste attack, I believe.
I do. So angry squirrel noises. Then
How many rages do you have left?
I think another 4 rages.
Jesus Christ. It's a lot of rages. I remember having, as a barbarian, having like 3.
I assume that's a hit.
That would hit. Hit. And a hit.
Okay. So
Good lord.
the blending is beginning.
The blending is beginning. Good lord. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep, I passed to it.
Alright.
Shade is unhappy.
Oh, it is beyond unhappy at this point. I would like literally everybody except for DeSoto to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Alright. Whatcha? Oh no! 0.
Wow. A real 0.
If it's a,
Sinel, you did not have to make it.
if it's a backhand,
Said
versus,
everybody
like,
except
wait,
for
what?
DeSoto.
Oh, sorry. Everybody except for Sinel.
Okay.
You're the only one out of 10-foot range.
Well, there's DeSoto.
All right. I need one from Yark, who is currently away, and his companion. This is going to get ugly. Is it under attacks? No, it's in here.
Bring it on.
Oh, he's got good dex. All right, his companion passes. Dex save. Ooh, Yark does not pass.
Uh-oh.
So, as you all are just wailing on it with all your various attacks, it seems to shrug it all off, and all at once, the tension that's been building and the pressure in the various like actuators and muscles releases all at once as it hits you with a sweeping strike.
Oh no, it used counter.
All right, you guys take. I'm gonna roll. All right, so everybody who failed, which is going to be
Dark and Zerth.
Yark and Zerth, you both take, which is actually, this is fantastic because I can easily divide this. The people who fail take 30 points of slashing damage,
Oh, that's easy.
and the people who pass take only 15. Which I think is enough to.
No.
Oh, that was almost enough to kill his companion.
Okay, what's half of 15?
That'd be rounded up 8.
8. Okay.
All right, so it took 15.
Because
Rosalind
I just
took-
up.
'cause you're raging.
Yeah, I just double checked just to make sure I wasn't like pulling it out my ass, and it's like, yeah. So what happens is you take into consideration the saving throw first. If you pass the save, you take half damage, and then you apply either both damage, resistances, and vulnerabilities after.
The solid numbers get subtracted first, then pass and
Yeah.
save, and then whatever.
Yeah.
And that is. Actually, he gets to see if that recharges right away. At the end of his turn, well, eventually we're gonna sweep around here. And it is now at the beginning, a Dusty's turn. We're gonna roll a d6 real quick. And the madman gets it back.
I see.
As you already see him rearing back for another identical strike.
Maybe I'll hit him a little harder this time. Maybe.
Smart.
You just rolled a 6, didn't you?
I did roll a 6. Is Yark back yet? Did you say he was going to be gone? He did
So
not.
close.
That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll all the attacks at once. Hit.
That one also bounced around quite a bit.
Miss. And another hit. You're doing flurry of blows?
I did. I've already taken away a key point
Gotcha.
because I said I'll hit a little harder this time.
Harder, better, faster.
Oh.
12 damage, alright. Keep going. Very nice, keep going.
You know what? I think we got this.
He's not looking too happy. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. I need everybody who's touching the ground to give me a dexterity saving throw. As it is initiative count 20 and earthquake things happen.
Oh no!
Those are both low rolls.
I believe his companion technically has a fly speed. Yeah, he's a fly speed of 30 feet, so he is not touching the ground. Yark succeeds. Are we missing any rolls? We are not. Zerth and Rosalind, you are knocked prone.
Okay.
As the shuddering and resonance of the ship knocks you to the ground. The Warforged itself is going to raise a hammer hand above Zerth, eager to, or not a hammer hand, an axe hand to finish the job, as he is ready to split you in half.
Bigger things have tried.
Siddle.
Not good.
Probably not. Remember, you got to spend a bonus action to reload that bad boy.
I know. Do I want to reload that? Or... Switching weapons is a move action, isn't it?
Dropping a weapon and pulling another one out is a... You can do that for free once per turn. That's an interaction. It would be a bonus action to sheathe a weapon, and then you could draw another one as a free action, as the interaction. Has to make your choice. He's about to split Zerth in half.
I'm
glaring at him.
aware. I can't exactly just drop my load bow anymore because now I'm floating up in the air.
Then use your
Break
bonus
in half.
action and stow it and draw a new weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I'll stow the load bow, pull out my longbow
All right.
with one of the
So
arrows
you get
plus
your regular action. All right. That
2.
is going
And
to
that's
hit.
supposed to be advantage. Aw. My fishing for a crit didn't pay off. It would have been more damage to have reloaded the load bow.
Proficiency bonus at this level is +5. Yeah.
And that's all I can do with my turn. Except for
Alright.
move a little further away.
All right, Yark, are you back yet? No? All right, I'm acting for you. Seeing that it is actually looking very rough, he is going to pull out his that sort of warhammer that he was using before, and he's just going to try to like break one of its limbs that he can reach.
Just imagining a kobold just like hitting the toe of this warforged.
Would not hit, unfortunately. And I don't know of any real bonus actions that he can take. So I am not going to do that since he is not here. Mir is going to range 30. Well, he's going to try to hit him. I swear to God, if Mir kills it. Teetering on the edge of a crit. Zerth, it is your turn.
I'm
You are
gonna hit.
currently prone.
I'm gonna stand up.
All right,
I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
go ahead and roll to attack.
Let's see, sheet.
Oh.
That's funny.
There we have
Alright.
it. And the
20.
revenge.
Call it a buzzer beater.
Alright. Let me draw the card.
And I rolled a nat 1 to clear it. I don't know if it cleared it down, so I'll read
No,
it.
it didn't show
There
up
it
in the
goes.
chat.
There it
Didn't
goes.
exist.
Never mind.
Alright, what type?
Bludgeoning melee.
Get back! Maximum damage, and the target must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target is pushed back 15 feet.
Well,
It's behind it.
while dead, it technically would have 0 constitution.
So Xur sends it careening off into nothing.
As you reach up, basically giving it the uppercut of a lifetime as you see its head almost snap back from the force, breaking something somewhere inside as its eyes go dark. It kind of stumbles back for a moment, trying to bring the hammer back and bring it and sort of slam down at you with it. Fortunately, its balance is a little bit off, and it stumbles backwards a few steps before careening off the edge. All its various pennants and sort of knightly banners fluttering in the breeze as it falls down towards Sharn, far, far below.
I put my hammer on my side, light a cigar.
Rosalind looks at Surf, looks where the Warforged was, looks at Surf, looks where the Warforged was. I want to do unspeakable things to you right now. And then she'll walk off.
Wait. No, come back. Dusty puts on his nurse's hat. It's his potion time.
Give me a charisma saving throw, Zerth.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh, I think that's the first one we've had.
All right. No discernible effect. Other than what would normally happen, rather.
At what Rosalind says, my jaw is just opened wide, stammers, and then just closes again.
I apologize. I had to do dog stuff with the fam.
No problem.
Say I kept it PG friendly, Zib.
There you go. Mir was almost cut in half.
Sorry,
The
what?
baby was anything.
He's good. He's good. He's
Ah.
got 3 HP left.
I completely missed what was said because I was curious on the actual rules for the stowing and drawing weapons. It looks like
I did.
Mike Merles actually responded to a question on this for clarification, and they intended that you could stow and draw a weapon in the same turn as a free action.
And the
Yeah, because it says you can draw or stow as a free action, but you technically have as many free actions as you want, so you could actually draw and sheath.
I thought drawing and
Um,
sheathing was interact with object action.
That
Which you only
said,
get one of.
that said, he does also say that the DM is free to make a call based on the situation. But, you know, that is the official ruling on that.
I reckon it would be a once per turn sort of thing.
Yeah, probably once per turn, but by the rules and the clarification there, I'd be able to switch between my load bow and long bow in the same turn and still have both action and bonus.
Because it could get a bit ridiculous if someone's carrying like 3 weapons and has 3 multi-attacks and just switches between weapons each.
Oh, I agree.
Each attack. Yeah.
That's why they said it's up to the DM to make the call. They do mention specifically things like a pole arm or, you know, things like that that are extremely large that would definitely take time to stow. The DM might want to make a call on that, but otherwise it's free.
Anyways,
Sir,
Are
while while your jaw has dropped, I'm going to dump 3 potions of greater healing into it.
Wait, I missed the whole fight.
Yeah. Seraph crit and knocked it off
yeah,
after
Oh.
killing it.
you missed. You missed only one of your turns. But it was Zerth just clobbered the frick out of it.
And then Rosalind gave Seraph the bedroom eyes and said she wants to do unspeakable things and walked off.
Mhm.
And Dusty's handing out potions now. And Dusty's
All right, how many potions do you give him? Greater healing. That's like that's what, like
20.
40.
no.
Is it 20 each?
Let's see. There's standard, greater, and then there's 2 other grades higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, there's-
greater healing is 20, standard is 10.
Gotcha.
What was left
Sip.
there, like,
You give me 3 of that, so that's 60 health.
Yes, on the nose.
Okay, perfect. The back of your throat is very dry and sort of a very bitter, kind of a cloying acidity is kind of stuck back there with each one. But you feel reinvigorated and ready to go.
Yark, you get 2. You got kind of clobbered.
As I'm repairing mirror, I say, "Oh, thanks." So I can repair mirror with a mend spell, so it can be fun.
All right. Is
I
that
have
like a
many
once
potions.
once per short rest you can repair it with a mending, or is it just always?
Let me check. But
Okay,
go ahead and throw one of those potions on the bar. Fine.
Yark, for some reason you are breaking out really bad for me.
It might
I
be
have-
from touching the microphone or something.
I've only
I
spent
might
money
be
on
sad.
potions. I have very many.
Is anybody else hearing that with Yark?
Not
I am.
really. Oh,
It sounds like a noise cancellation issue thing.
Yeah.
So, Dovey, you said the right-hand side is to be ignored?
Yeah. There's a thing in there that directly contradicts all of Eberron lore.
I want to see it.
No.
How's that? Is that any better?
Reveal it to me!
No,
Yark.
it does not make it any better, Yurk. Sorry.
Yark heal 40.
Oh, gotcha.
Unless you're not drinking the potions.
Oh, no, guzzle them.
There you go. Delicious.
So, where's the way out, then?
It'll be towards the north. There's a door kind of by that big red light.
And
It
now
is,
have 1
it is not
normal
there on the map.
potion because you are still in harm. Because
Did Fantasy Grounds reset or something at some point?
Faster Grounds does what at some point?
Reset at some point or something? Because my homunculus isn't down here anymore.
Yeah, Sim said at the start of before we went live that he was fine-tuning the servers to clean up names and stuff, so the servers seem to have reset.
I
Yark,
changed
now
the
heal
names
10.
of everything on the server so we didn't have, Pathfinder and Saturday group and things like that. Now they're all named Echoes of Eberron D&D and so forth. Instead of
Okay, there he is. I
being
found
all
him.
over the place. So
Found him? Perfect.
This
that's
tells me
what
nothing.
happened.
Hold on.
All right.
You're looking for
Yark,
a mirror, right?
I'm passing you a
No, I
regular
found him,
healing
but it turns out it doesn't actually show it on there.
DeSoda's getting fed one once I find him.
If it doesn't show it on there, then it should be good to go.
FBI, open up.
Or yeah, you can bust the fuck through that door.
And then my rage will fade.
All right.
I don't know how long haste lasts.
DeSoda's like moving his head out of the way. He doesn't want to drink it.
Sip the
He's
potion.
holding his jaw shut.
Sip the potion.
No,
Drink it.
don't want it.
potion.
Trying to brush its teeth.
It's good for you. It's open.
At any point, do you drop down by like 0.5 of an inch?
Who?
Sure.
Dusty, as you're trying to get him to drink the potion.
of an inch.
Yeah. Do you
You
like
bend down
move
even a little
Do you
bit.
bend down at all?
Yeah, I have to like kneel
He-
down a bit to
He
like.
thinks you're trying to play.
Oh no, potion,
0 to 100.
potion. Stop. drink the potion. Damn it.
Sinel, do you command DeSoda to heal for a bit?
Siddle is laughing a bit at that before he just kind of whistles down and DeSoda stops.
Okay. Sits.
Ah.
You manage to pry his jaws open just enough to get the potion in.
Right, the soda heals 10. Also, Yarhue also, unless you want to save that potion for later.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Oh, you know what? We're near the end of this fight, so I'll take it now.
You never know.
Oh, you underestimate my potion supply. I have been spending my money on nothing but potions, just in such a case, so that we don't have to spend points on healing.
You guys have not seen any sort of save point or like treasure chest full of healing supplies, so boss fight's a ways away.
Oh, Dova.
Yeah?
The homunculus, I found it. It's in the infuse item section. The homunculus regains 2d6 hit points if the mending spell is cast on it.
Oh, well, perfect. Yeah, you can heal that in like 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Can you fix it if it's dead like that?
If it's dead, you get its heart back, which means you no longer require the consumed. You need a gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold.
So you can create it without a cost again.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It says if you or the homunculus dies, it vanishes, leaving its heart in its space.
Got you. Ooh. I'm alive. Trust me, I had coffee.
I had coffee like a couple hours ago.
That's good stuff. It's literally just like the McCafe Keurig pods. They're surprisingly good.
We have an espresso machine downstairs if I don't want to, make my own coffee, which I usually do.
That's fancy.
I just have V8 energies.
Ooh, those are
Oh,
also-
dude, those are
Hashtag-
great. I use those for work.
Oh yeah, I love them. They are amazing.
Apparently, they're super good for you too, because I can't find anything bad on the nutrition facts, and it counts for a
Man.
serving of fruits.
And
I'll
Consumption of
tell-
water has a 100% fatality rate.
I'll tell you
Sure.
one thing that surprised me though.
Yeah.
Monster do a canned cold espresso shot,
Oh,
and
God.
it's actually surprisingly
Yeah,
good.
I've tried that. I actually enjoy
yeah.
those as well.
Is that the same
Focus.
as the Monster Java
Back on
stuff?
track. Okay, so
You got us off track.
yeah, it's fair. I'm getting us back on track.
Yeah, so it's his
I may
job
have
to put
started
back.
it, but I'm also ending it.
Dova can't tell which way is left and which way is right because all of his leaves are in the Hoover.
Exactly. You can blame Zer for that one. Or no, who cleaned out my? Who cleaned
It
out?
was Cobalt.
It was
yeah.
Yark.
Blame him for that.
Yeah, blame the big gator.
No, Yark rather, not Zerth. I mean,
Hey.
I can blame you anyways.
He knew it
Dova,
was
I
one
don't
of
know
the
how to-
scaly guys.
So if I don't know how to heal Mir, can you do it?
Yeah. I mean, can't you just do the like that?
I can't.
Okay. He's Gucci.
Anyway, like I said, FBI opened up and I busted the doors open.
Busting in. All right, you are greeted by a dark, unlit hallway that kind of stretches off, and you can see far enough that you can actually watch as it almost bends and kind of sways a little bit. The whole structure flexing and shuddering around you with the continual earthquake. How long does that frickin' orb last? I need to recheck.
It's like a D100 rounds or something.
Yes.
No, that was until it started going.
Yes, it lasts. Yes.
Dusty holds out his hand. Madre. Sip a potion.
Do we get
So
some
you can
flax
be
seal
angry
to
for
secure
longer.
this corridor?
Also, DeSoto has not healed yet. Also, just
To show you the
How
power
much
of
is it?
flex tape,
10
I
points.
saw the ship
it's
in
10?
half.
10.
I handed him a regular potion.
Gotcha.
I have to be a little conservative with
It
these.
should be over by now, theoretically.
Yeah, it's actually only a minute, so by now it would have stopped. Still though, under the residual effects, the whole ship seems to be flexing and sort of shuddering.
There's a lot of space for tremors to still be rippling.
Oh yeah, there's lots of.
It's fine, right? You know, he set the Fury on the warpath for me, and she destroyed my house, so I'm destroying his house. It's only fair.
Fair.
And also murdering him.
Mm-hmm. Is that
Well,
fair?
we gotta catch him to murder him, and you know he just keeps putting up these damn fucking clones.
So, as you move through and start heading through this dark passageway. By the way, Rosalind, do you accept the healing potion that I believe Dusty is trying to offer you?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Heal 20.
Tastes like watermelon.
A
Watermelon
lot of these are
lemonade?
hit or miss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna request next time we get the coffee flavored ones.
One of
will
these
try.
One of these is rose water and cayenne pepper flavored. You're not sure which one.
Crap.
Remember,
This
I
sort
had
of
that
grabs
cinnamon
us-
and cherry flavored one.
Just
That
sort
one's
of grabs indiscriminately. Oh dear.
As you continue walking through, sort of tossing the empty vial behind you as it shatters on the ground.
I used a lot of potions actually. Oh well.
Yeah.
That was like 7 potions of greater healing and 3 of and 2 regular ones. Oh well, that's why
I mean, it looks like Zerk took quite a hit.
I need a perception check based on hearing.
Everyone?
Yes. As you guys are moving through the long sort of dark hallway.
Oh, not too bad.
Also, we will no longer be needing the previous map. Unless you guys want to go back.
Oh, haste only lasts for a minute, right?
Yes.
Yes. So it would have gone by now. As Rosalind, you're walking along. I guess that explains the low roll you got. You're walking along, and all of a sudden, the caffeine sort of gives out, and you just like find yourself walking on rubber legs and barely able to hold yourself up. The warhammer kind of dragging against the ground for about 6 seconds before you are just back on your feet. Crash has subsided. As pretty much everybody except for Rosalind would hear this, up ahead you would hear a tremendous sort of thumping, sort of rhythmic, mechanical thumping, thrumming, and this overbearing sort of whine from something spinning at very, very high speeds. As you reached a large, very heavy-looking interior bulkhead door, you can feel this sort of heat on the metal itself, as whatever is inside, it is quite warm. You open the door and head inside.
FBI, open up.
All right. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Okay. I just realized the page that I'm looking at for the Devastation Orb is misspelled. Yeah, there's a typo right there. It spells devastation DEVE instead of VA.
Station.
DV station.
Orb of deviation.
Orb of vacuum cleaner.
With the Hoover orb. It's just a floating Roomba.
I'm being
Nova,
dumb bird time.
As Dova's clearly digging through the vacuum cleaner bag for specific
Yeah.
leads.
I'm looking for the leaves. That's the only thing that is keeping this campaign going is those leaves.
Alright, until Dova figures it out, I'm going to be substitute Dova. With that perception check, you find... Hold on.
A giant Beyblade.
Yeah, I'm losing my patience with you, alright? Don't make me get angry and
What are you
violent.
talking
'cause
about?
will.
I was just doing it the way you do it.
So, the
Find a
room that you
goblin!
find... Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, Yark.
Okay.
The boat sweeps your leg.
You stub your toe on an exposed panel,
No.
and then you step on a penny nail.
The penny nail.
It's the tiny
So-
short nail.
It's a really short nail that goes on like wooden decks.
Or like the ones that connect carpet to the floor or something.
Yeah.
I think those are carpet tacks. I think those are a very separate thing.
Mhm.
I don't know carpentry.
I used to step on carpet tacks all the time.
God, it was
I
the
got
worst.
used to it. Nah, I got used to it.
Still
Carpentry.
sucks.
God damn it. I just realized that was a dumb pun.
Yark's entire existence is a dumb pun.
Mhm.
No, wait, what? I missed it.
Carpentry
Is that not
Instead
the
of-
word?
instead of carpentry.
Is that
I don't
not
know
what I
what
said?
actual like carpet, the art of carpeting is.
I thought I was gonna say carpentry. Because nails
Carp-
and stuff.
I believe the
Oh.
official term for somebody that puts in carpet is carpet layer.
Carpetier. Like chocolatier.
I was gonna make a joke about like shag carpet. It's gonna be funny, but I don't remember how I was gonna finish it. So
Well,
yeah.
We'll laugh anyway.
Mhm. All right, so finally, as Rosalind, you bust through. You are all hit with intense heat. Do any of you have fire resistance?
I do.
No.
You have fire resistance. All right, you automatically pass. The rest of you, I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
God, so many saving throws lately. God, so many bad rolls from me lately.
Oh, that's just
I need
karmic
to-
justice, really.
I need a save from Dusty, Sinel, and a soda.
Sorry, I was double checking my starry form rules to see if it.
If it had fire resistance.
Yeah, it's something that would
Fair
make
enough.
sense to me, but I wasn't sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're literally emulating giant balls of fire, so.
Wait, Nova.
Yeah?
I work in the kitchen all the time, in front of ovens and stuff. Do I have disadvantage on the saving throw? Or advantage, I mean?
No, unfortunately. This is a different type of just all-encompassing brutal heat. I do get where you're coming from, though. I've worked in a kitchen. Shit sucks. It is very hot in a kitchen.
But
But you only it's mostly due to the fact that you're very small and you absorb heat really, really fast. So you take 2 points of fire damage. The rest of you pass, so you do not take any. All right, so inside this room is. You've never seen an engine for an airship this size, but this is probably it. Where's my share button? All right. Another pause as I open up the images thing. As there's a gigantic piece of machinery dominating the room, made with all sorts of various little tubes and arcane conduits flowing throughout the entire thing. You guys were on the left wing, and you remember of there being these two gigantic bound elementals that are that are propelling it forwards, and it has a lot of similarities to the locomotive engine, for sure. This one. That gigantic big clockwork thing in the middle that is the engine, and there's lots of various supporting equipment. Sorry?
I don't see
Where did
anything.
you share it?
I shared it. Hold on.
I have it. There it is.
Okay. I couldn't. I had it as the background of the actual screen, and apparently I can't share it like that.
That's a big image. That's a big engine.
That it is.
I feel like we're playing Factorio again.
It's a great art style, ain't it? Your objective, I believe you guys said, was to destroy Big Engine.
I thought it was destroy the shield generator.
Yeah, it was to destroy the shield generator. Although I suppose destabilizing the airship would probably drop it as well.
Mm-hmm. This might be what's feeding that the magical generator power. There's got to be something important in here to destroy, and there's plenty of things that you can destroy.
All right.
Yeah, Rosalind's twitching.
Ball bearings.
Sorry?
Who has a bag of ball bearings?
So, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Solution. Can we see the fire elementals from here?
Give me a perception check.
Come on. Good roll, please.
As you know that they're probably not going to be out in the open, so you're looking for the more subtle clues.
Nice.
Be right in the middle of that bad boy. The big engine sort of unit right in the center. You can see little what you know to be like these heavily reinforced glass tubes with this red sort of fiery liquid flowing through them at blistering speeds. You recognize that is probably where at least one fire elemental is bound inside. Just in this big engine unit right in the center.
Potentially more than one?
You know, I have
Potentially
something
more
for
than
this,
one.
actually. Something I
that's,
didn't think I'd probably get to use.
What's that, Dustin?
I was gonna have
Tongue of
Sir.
Sun and Moon. Yes.
What is it?
I can just ask and understand them. I can just...
Oh,
I speak all languages now.
that's awesome, actually.
Yes.
Also, while you are
Anonymous
kind of trying to
dispensation.
figure out exactly where the fire elemental is, or the fire elementals, you also see across the way the sort of identical large bulkhead on the opposite side is violently swung open and slams against the opposite side, leaving a sizable dent in the wall, as sort of forcing their way through the hallway are 3 identical Warforged Titans to the ones you faced before.
Oh, gross. Well, good thing we've already healed.
Mm-hmm. And you've already
see.
killed one of them.
Well...
So, I was originally gonna have Zerth see if he can banish the fire elemental, so to send it home. But if there's more than one, then that might actually not work, and it'd be a huge waste of spell points.
Is it wrong that I'm tempted to running suplex one of the Titans?
Yes.
It is
No.
up to you. But I believe I reset all the initiatives, so I need initiative
Dova,
again.
the
Yeah, what's up?
donation goal has been completed.
All
Yes.
right.
And thank you for that so much, Toshime.
Donation goal is in fact boss rush.
Nice.
So we're going to overall plan B.
God dang it, right?
Just in time.
Goodness gracious. I'd say you would have been able to get a few steps into the room before they actually managed to go. You do happen to see that they smash their way just past one of the undead engineers who are trying to escape from the room. Yeah, they rolled mad on their initiative check. So I'd say you guys have 10 feet of movement to get into the room proper, as that's the time that you had before they plowed their way in. And there's like a decent amount of room like under these like auxiliary big units on the side here.
So pretty much the map is free game.
The map is pretty much free game. There's plenty of spots to crawl around in, at least for you guys, since you're dwarfed by most of the equipment. These guys, however, are going to have some troubles navigating a bit.
You might want to avoid those giant fans, though.
Mm-hmm. There are no safety grates on it.
What are you talking about? That's where we throw the Warforged down like Palpatine.
O's just having a field day with this place.
Oh yeah, you can even feel a faint air current from the air that's being drawn down into it.
Oh.
It is a little bit scary.
It's doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan, can you mark where the tank is in the center for us?
Sure. Let me draw just a big ol' space for it. But it would essentially be that big center bronze thing. What do I draw?
Right click, and then there's drawing. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Initiatives?
Yes.
Roommate was distracting me a bit.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna draw out some clarifications on where some of the big pieces of equipment are. And then Yark, you'd be right at the edge of one of them. You can feel a searing heat coming from inside as all the various flame byproducts are being pumped through and processed. Okay.
I got a theme for this battle.
Yeah?
You'd say Eberron.
Oh, nice.
I thought that was going to be a hard base.
No, but it is really catchy.
All right, so, Yark, you're up.
All right, cool. Stuff. Shoot. Oh, Rosalind, you should really
You are breaking out really bad again, Yark.
Gosh darn it. Hold on.
Eat
Let me
your
see if there's
microphone.
Let me see if there's something wrong with my, sensitivity settings or something.
Oh, there you go. Now that's better.
Oh.
Just keep it close to you.
I pretty much did just that. I just moved it directly in front of my mouth.
There you go. I can hear you perfect.
Very cool. I said to Rosalind, we should probably start watching your caffeine intake while I'm holding another can next in my hand.
I wonder how fast
Not-
they can move.
Not on your life. Tears it open and guzzles it.
All right, guess again.
All right, you are now hasted again. And that was your action, Yark.
Yeah.
All right. That is. Ta-da. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold back for now.
All right, Rosalind.
Cool. I'm hasted, so I have double movement, right?
That is correct.
So my standard movement is 45. Is it still difficult terrain, or is it stopped since the earthquake is stopped?
This would not be difficult terrain.
Okay, so I'm gonna run to here. And I am going to yell, come and get me, you overgrown piles of scraps at the Warforged, and then I'm going to hold my action. And I'm going to attack whichever one gets it within melee range.
All right.
I have a method to my madness.
It is their turn. This guy up here is going to loop around the top, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'd be able to make it to right about there.
Or pincer attack.
Precisely. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gonna squeeze around here. 5, 6, 7, 8. He is kind of perched on the edge of that bad boy. This guy back here, you can see as he sort of approaches out, he actually has an undead, like a commissar, perched on his back, wearing a peaked cap and wielding there's a lance at his side along with a large a battle mage rod.
No!
The
point he had.
Is very important, very powerful. He is going to cast. I need to actually make him show up on the tracker. I lost his thing.
What to say? He hasn't been here. He's just is he just part of the Titan?
Something like that.
Well, Titans are supposed to have, like, supporting characters with them, usually.
They do. They actually have platforms on the back.
Yeah. And, yeah. You need to be within 5 feet to attack it. Attack the creatures that are on it. I know my Warforged Titan.
Apparently.
All right. He is going to, as they actually enter the room, he is going to use his prepared action to cast haste on the Titan.
Uh-oh. It's a haste battle.
That's illegal.
It's too much fast. Yeah, but does his come in caramel or mocha flavored?
Probably not. It's probably just magic, and that's kind of lame.
That is pretty dang lame, I gotta say.
It's also not fueling a goddess, therefore it's extra lame.
True. Also, it has a speed of 80 feet. Holy shit, that's scary.
It's 15 lower than me. Inferior wet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That was its movement.
Come at me, Brad.
And it is going to use its. It's going to make his dash action, or sorry, his haste action a dash. Absolutely, just skid around this side, throwing sparks everywhere. And it's going to charge at you. It's going to charge at you, and it's going to make its 2 attacks from 10 feet away. Were you holding an action, or did I miss that?
Yeah, I was holding an action to attack the whichever one came in range.
To this one.
This is the guy that's being controlled, so he's a little bit smarter, and he's going to stop in his weapons range, and not yours.
30 feet is my weapons range.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you
going to throw that bitch?
Yep.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, I don't think it's all that important, but you can also use your movement as a part of a held action.
Really now? I didn't know that. That is going to... It's going to miss. Its AC is 22 now.
Okay.
I don't like that statement you just said there, Dova.
What?
I don't like its AC being 22.
I wouldn't worry about that. It is going to make 2 attacks. Its first one is going to be with its hammer fist.
Cool.
It's going to be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right.
Even with your +2?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. I believe it might automatically ask you to do it. No. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. And that damage is halved because you were raging. I don't think it automatically did that. All right. You passed. It's going to...
All right. That I actually forgot to apply that when I did it.
Because I imagine you would have raged.
Yeah, I'd rage because I have no other option to do with my bonus action. That time round. I meant that I just didn't apply it to the combat tracker because it would have made the strength roll with advantage, but it doesn't matter. I'm thinking.
It wouldn't matter. You would have passed anyways.
All right.
And that is going to attack with its axe hand. It's a funky song. 17 to hit is going to miss.
Yep.
That is going to be... they're done.
I don't suppose it sweeps past the tank, does it?
That is a great question. You want to get it to hit the tank, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Give me a deception or a performance check.
Well, I mean, it's the same either way. Wow. Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Damn.
All right. I'm gonna say that it gets a +2 since it's being directly controlled by somebody who's a little bit smarter, but it's not gonna matter because it rolled a 9.
Okay.
It would be an 8 after its modifier, including the +2. Oh no, it would be a 7 because it's normally at a -4.
Okay.
So its axe hand sweeps across, and after the hammer hand just barrels into you, the axe hand sweeps across from its right side, as you manage to limbo under it with amazing speed and agility, forcing it to sink its axe deep into the machinery. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Natural 20.
All right, you take half damage. And it fails as a jet of white-hot flames shoots out. That would be 7 points of fire damage to you.
Where did I get that random inspiration from?
Great question. I think it was...
I just ticked it off because I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember as well.
I might have accidentally clicked something while I was going through menus. I don't know.
Sinel, it would be your turn as the interior of the space is rapidly filling with smoke and a belching white hot flame where the Warforged axe sunk deep into the machinery. You can hear an angry barking from the commissar on its back as he is not pleased.
Russell is just
Oh,
holding
boy.
up two fingers in a V shape.
The commissar is on the number 9.
Number 14.
Ah.
He's also the one who's being it would be on number 9, sorry. I was highlighting this one as a token, but it was not highlighting the correct one on the map.
Well, either way, they are within range. So...
Go ahead and roll to attack.
I'm gonna fly up a little higher, as high as I can in the room, and for the extra height. And fire!
You're aiming for the
Commissar.
commissar. All right. That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Whoosh!
Very good, very good.
And... alright. Bonus action...
Is also going to be a hit.
Baboosh!
Very nice, very nice.
And that will be it for Sinnoh's turn.
All right. Zerth, it is your turn.
Yes, it is. Ooh. Okay, that's cool.
So you like the theme then, Dova?
That was pretty good. That was really funky and also great.
Is our movement speed still half or no?
No,
your
it is
movement
no
speed is
longer
not
half
half.
anymore.
Your Titans are inferior, though, because they can't morph into cars like Final Fantasy Titan.
I mean, they probably could. Who knows?
I had a plan. I can't do the plan because the pieces are not in place. So I will keep that plan on the side, and I'm going to glare at the number 9 and use Eldritch Blast on it.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
Let's see, range. Ew.
That is not going to hit.
Okay, let's see. Let's do it again.
That was a 30. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Alright, so damage, and I will. Oh,
Ooh.
why? Hold on. That should not be max. Oh no, I rolled a 10. Okay, cool, awesome. I don't think I've ever rolled max damage on something.
I'll fucking take it.
And one more.
Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and roll to attack. Or roll to damage, rather.
Yep. And then is that spell a bonus action? Please tell me no. Son of a
It's
bitch.
not. Ooh.
It's not a bonus action.
Hate to see it.
Which spell are you
dang.
looking at?
I was looking at Aura of Vitality. It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
bonus
full
action.
action.
It's a bonus action to use once it's cast, but
Healing Word is a bonus action, though.
yeah, but nobody's really gotten damaged.
Rosalind took a good hit.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I can do a healing word for people. I see ones. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
cast healing word.
Go ahead and get me that. Healing roll.
Alright, let's see. I'll just do it at base level.
Wait, why did the token around Dusty get bigger?
He's just ready to go. He's ready to roll.
He's so big.
Mm-hmm.
He's evolved into Dusty Titan now, to fight them on an even ground.
Mm-hmm. What level did you cast this healing word at?
Just one.
Is this mass healing word?
Healing word is
That's like one creature, bud.
Oh, I was reading mass healing.
Whoa,
I'll do
whoa.
mass healing. That's fine.
You don't have to do that. Very few people.
I don't
Well, I mean, I guess I appreciate it.
I think it would be a bit too late at this point to recall it.
No, it's the same thing. So
Okay.
we're still good.
All right.
It's only like one spell level higher.
All right. Okay. All right. Rusty,
Who?
it is your turn. What you doing? Dusty.
You said Rusty.
You said Rusty.
Yeah, same thing.
No, not at all.
So, suddenly, you notice one of the Titans across exactly like Dusty, but made of metal.
All right, Musty,
God.
let's go.
Alright. I am going to
Did you
zoom.
miss that he called you Musty this time?
I'm going to zoom because
Alright.
I have quite the plan.
Get in there. Where you going?
However, I'm going to zoom past the current fight.
All right, you will be taking attack of opportunity as they try to swat you down.
Oh no. Well, unless it has quite the range.
It's got 10 feet range, and the ceilings are not that high in this room.
Oh, that's fine.
So if you go above it, it will be able to take a swing at you.
Oh no. I'm going quite the odd route because I'm going
Okay.
to dash this turn.
All right. You're gonna just giving yourself plenty of movement so you'll be able to go all the way around and avoid him.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
going to start by going here. Then, with my additional move from spending a key point to dash, I'm going here.
All right.
And now, this technically has a low chance of success because I bet these things have strength out the ass.
You want to push him back, don't you?
I have an ability for this.
Well, now. Lay it on me. I want to see it. I want to hear it.
All right. It's something I have never used in this campaign, but I do have an open hand technique.
I should have
That
given you
applies-
the potion of hill giant strength to help you out.
Oh, no. They have to make the save. I don't make a check.
Does it
it's
give
called-
you a limited size for what you can push back?
No. It is
Alrighty.
a creature hit by one of the attacks granted to you by flurry of blows, and you can impose one of the following effects to that target. There is no other stipulation than that.
All right. Well, go ahead and give me those attacks.
One of the three is it
Push it
must
back.
make a strength saving throw. If it fails, you can push it 15 feet away from you.
Give me that attack roll. It's got to hit first.
Well, yes.
It's been a key point for flurry of blows, and I'll say that all of your attacks will count for that, at least.
Oh, 16. Alright, that one's 16.
To hit?
No. I was counting which Titan I'm next to.
Oh, okay. Miss.
Not that one.
That's gonna be a hit.
Alright, that's one.
That's going to be
2,
another hit.
3.
That's going to be
Alright.
a third hit.
I need then 3 strength saves.
You can do it with all 3 attacks? Or all
Yeah,
the,
it says
all the
it
attacks?
says it says any flurry of blows that hits, he may make the open-handed technique to
And I
push.
don't have to spend a key point for that because it's an additional effect.
Oh, that is rough. Alright, what's the DC?
17.
17 strength. Alright. It is very good at being strength.
Yes.
Well, let's find out.
It has a small chance of success. However, it's going to be worth it if it works.
Ooh, actually, I'm just reading it now, and it says whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your flurry of blows, it's very oddly worded.
Yes. So it seems like
Yeah,
each hit is
attack
its
is
own
separate.
separate chance.
Yeah.
Dova?
I'm rolling the strength saves right now.
Oh.
It's being laggy, so I gotta linger over the actual little box with the modifier. So for the first one, I rolled a 25 overall. Second one was a 20 overall. And that right there, my friends, is a 2.
Ah!
Oh, I see.
So don't bother rolling damage. You can if you want, but I think you know exactly what's about to happen.
I can't believe my
As-
dumb idea worked.
As you basically go all out, you feel the membrane on your wings about to burst from the pure speed that you're flapping them with, as you put all your weight, all your strength into basically doing one singular drop house, drop kick.
Hold on, because it's 3 hits. So
That's my boy.
all 3 hit, but the last one is the one that pushes them back.
What
So
the?
you could be like,
How do you want to flavor it? Just
I'd say the first 2 hits connect and push it back, but the last one is the one that finally makes it lose its footing.
the last one, you like bounce off the wall with a strong kick and then just slam into it and put just enough strength into it for it to hit the
That's
back of
it.
its foot against the lip around the fan, and with a tremendous sort of heaving sound, it kind of, and then just blender sounds. As there is there's like a dimming in the lights all around you as things are starting to not work right.
that's what Rosalind was saying. Hey, Rosalind,
Came in.
hey, Rosalind, that one did blend.
Ooh,
I'm
wow.
so proud of them both today. They're exceeding my expectation. It's like a fake tear in her eye.
It's for dramatic effect. You're not actually crying.
Is this what a true god feels like when their worshippers do well?
Boys, I'm so proud. I'm proud of you. Sorry, I've never had to say it before.
All right, so that is probably going to be the end of your turn, I'm guessing, Dusty.
Yes, I have.
I don't know if you have anything else you can do.
No. No.
Okay. So, it is his turn. The commissar, who's currently riding on the back of number 9.
Nervous sweating and glad it wasn't him.
He is going to cast a monstrous spell.
At who?
Do any of you want to try to counterspell it?
I don't think any of us have counter spells since the Newton is gone.
I Gator Glare at it. I don't know if that's going to do anything.
I think Abjuration clerics actually learn some sort of defensive cleric actually learns counter spell,
Yeah.
All right.
but not
It's
Zeal.
going to be as he moves at almost instantaneous speed to cast 3 more spells.
Oh.
He is going to cast Cone of Cold directly at you, Rosalind.
Wait a minute. That's illegal.
Oh, maybe
He's casting time
spell.
stop. Yeah, he's using time stop.
Ah,
Mhm.
crap.
Alright, so that is going to be half
I
damage.
thought attacking ended
It's
time
not-
stop
it's not.
prematurely.
I don't think it's time stop.
All right.
Is it? I need to check then. I must have missed that part.
Yes. Damaging an outside force or casting an aggressive spell ends time stop.
Alright, well, it's going to do that one last then. So it gets
Yeah,
2
'cause
Oh
it-
god!
it's like-
Oh god! It is time stop.
Because most wizards use it to either buff themselves or cast delayed spells to basically impact all at once.
Delayed blast fireball. Or and then like usually they just end it with a huge AoE spell when it's about to end anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, we're giving dumb ideas. No.
Yeah, you're giving me bad ideas.
Usually when they cast time stop, they just fireball the nearest thing.
Alright, he is going to all of a sudden start shimmering and hard to pin down as he casts Mirror Image on himself. And then finally... Oh, that would technically be something else, right? No time passes for it. Affects a creature other than you or an object. Okay. Okay. And that is going to be his turn then. As you see him with lightning quick speed cast 2 other spells, and then the large freezing vortex of cold wind envelops you, instantly freezing parts of your body. Rosalind. It is DeSoda's turn.
So wait, he casts mirror image and then what else?
Something else, you're not sure?
So, does
Hang on,
DeSoto
though.
have line of sight from where he is on the on number 9?
He would.
Cool. Rosalind's not close enough for the advantage. So, we're gonna do that.
Alright, that is going to miss.
And that is it for DeSoto.
Alright.
There's something hidden in here.
There's more than one thing hidden. Yark, it is your turn.
All right. So I considered doing something useful for my turn,
Yeah.
but I think instead I'm going to do something fun.
Okay. What might that fun thing be?
I'm going to cast 3rd level Dispel Magic on the big titan that is hasted.
I'm sure you can guess exactly what's coming next.
Hey
A
man,
third level counterspell.
hey man, I'm not the only one who's losing spell slots. I can't imagine a time stop is gonna, take that much. Is gonna be a light cast spell.
Oh no, but it's not a 3rd level spell. But hey, that's 1 away from him. Unless you can cast counterspell as a reaction.
That is a reaction.
Oh yeah, unless you have it.
No, I told
Okay, never mind.
artificers don't learn. You don't learn cool stuff like that.
All right, what else would you like to do?
I don't think I have any bonus actions. And no one's really hurt too much.
Give Zerth a pat on the back.
Oh yeah, and guys, don't forget you have those super special experimental potions that I have brewed up for you before the
I'm
fight.
trying to save it.
I mean,
you do have extra actions.
If you have a potion that could give me more key points, that would be Lovely stuff.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I have a shaw of bad quality. Will that help?
There you go. That's
I mean,
perfect.
I could eat it.
What a
maybe.
bad quality?
Shawl.
Shawl. What do I have
So-
that might help? Adult enhancement potion. That's gonna enhance something, right?
That's gotta work.
That's gotta be it.
You give it to Zerth.
I think that's the
No.
vitality I want.
That's the wrong kind of vitality.
It's performance enhancing. He's gotta run faster. He's gonna fight faster. It's gotta be better. It's gotta be the greatest.
I mean, what else could it mean?
It can't mean anything else. All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Especially not on this stream.
Shoot. Nah, I don't think I can.
All right. Next up is Mir. What's he doing? Just chilling. I mean, you
Yeah,
can come
why
up
not?
and start doing some ranged attacks. He's got a 30-foot range on the Force Strike.
Does he?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh. Yeah, why not? You know
All
what? He's gonna start plinking at the commissar.
Go ahead
Maybe I'll get rid of some of his mirror images.
3, 4, 5, 6. It could be like on the line right behind you. That's 30 feet.
I can't move him.
Okay.
If he's mirror image, do I still just roll it onto him?
Yes. And we'll figure out if it actually hits him.
Hey, that was almost
I
a
also
one,
have
but it
to
wasn't.
read up on what mirror image does because I always
You
forget.
have to roll a dice.
Roll
See
d20,
what...
and on like 8 or higher for the first one, and it goes to like a 10 and then 12 or higher. I don't remember the numbers.
No.
But anyway, if it hits, it becomes a not hit, and you lose a mirror image. Fun fact that a lot of people don't know: mirror image illusions actually have an AC of 10. So if they roll low enough,
Oops.
then it doesn't break the illusion.
Huh.
It's an AC 10 plus Dex modifier.
Oh
All
yes,
right.
you're right.
That is going to hit as one of the duplicates disappears. It has 2 left.
Nice. That's something.
Yeah. Rosalind, you're up.
Woohoo! It feels like forever. Bonus action, I'm going to call my hammer back to me.
All right. It like skitters off of the plate without doing any damage.
Okay. Then I'm going to. I'm not technically moving out of its threat range if I move further closer to it. So
That's correct.
here to here.
You are moving out of its long threat range and into its close threat range. That's an attack of opportunity, my friend. I clicked on a check mark. Thank you.
Okay, it is time.
It's time to blend.
I am going to reckless attack, so all of my attacks have advantage.
Oh, nice.
It's number 9, right?
Yeah. Be number 9,
Oh,
large.
oh god, if it survives, she's gonna die.
Hit. Hit. This is the one that's hasted, by the way.
Hey,
That's a
natural
crit.
20. Let me just click.
Right.
Dude, we couldn't have asked for better results. Thank you, Haste.
Iron Fang is your axe or hammer?
It's a war pick. It has a blunt side and a piercing side, so either is applicable. We'll go for the piercing side.
Go for the
I was
piercing
gonna
side.
say,
All right.
did you want to pick one?
Piercing!
Go ahead and roll the damage from the regular hits.
Pierced ear, maximum double damage.
Ooh,
Don't forget, you can use the plus minus to automatically do max.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm just doing my other damage. So I get 2 extra critical dice on my criticals, by the way. So I'm doing max double damage.
That
So-
does not normally. You do not get to do the double for those, but I believe you would probably get the max for that. So you don't get to double
No,
the extra.
I'm just trying to figure out. So normally Iron Fang is 2d8 plus 7. Double would be 4d8 with max. So I'm rolling 6d8, right?
Yeah.
No. If
It'll be-
it's a brutal critical, unfortunately means you get 1 more of the damage dice. 'Cause
No,
this-
2 more. I get 2 dice. At level 13, you get 2 extra dice for brutal
Oh.
critical.
Well, then
Oh.
never mind. Heck me.
Then that would be correct.
I guess it
So,
would
yeah,
be up
6
to the DM whether it applies the max on those extra ones, but otherwise,
That would still, I'd say that would still be max as well. So 60
that's what I would say.
to the
so
60.
68 maxed.
Yeah.
68
Plus
damage.
whatever.
Honestly, pretty
Ooh.
close.
58 damage. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. It has not very much HP left.
Hey, Dova, how's he looking?
Looks like he's got about 10 HP left.
I think Rosalind just, sheared open its armor at one point.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. But it is hasted and right there. Also, it has advantage on all of its 3 attacks.
Yep.
This is gonna hurt.
Dusty looks back and says, "Damn, she might outdo me." And I
First-
threw one into a fan.
We're gonna have this guy back here. He did not like what you just did. 1, 2, 3,
You just hear him mumble, Jesus
4,
Christ.
5,
Come and do something about it.
6.
Come and do something.
7. He's gonna sit right here.
Are you sure about this?
Do it again.
He's got enough movement to move right there. And he's going to make 2 attacks at you. One is going to be with his hammer fist.
Oh,
I am a Warforged Titan. I have small intelligence and low situational
I
awareness.
have an intelligence of 1. A 20 is not going to hit.
no.
Oh, sorry, intelligence of 3. My bad. It's got a charisma of 1. That is going to be a hit, I'd imagine.
What is it?
That is a 27.
That hits, yes.
I sure hope it would hit.
I'm not that incredible yet.
Ooh, it's going to be 20 points of slashing damage.
Ah.
All right, that's going to be its turn. It is time. So it's going to do... It's
Bring
going to
it.
do hammer fists, try to knock you prone, and then do absolutely bonkers amount of extra damage with its axe if it knocks you down. Spoilers, by the way. All right, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
Which you have advantage on.
20, that is a succeed. He's going to try again. That is going to be another hit with a 25 this time. Go ahead and give me another strength saving throw.
Okay.
24, that's a succeed again. And this time it's gonna go for an axe hand because I don't think it actually has a choice on what it can do anymore. It has to use that.
She's literally like catching the hammer with her war pick, like stopping it from knocking her down. Like,
All right, that is a 26 to hit.
that'll hit.
Oh wait a minute, that wasn't with those last 2 weren't with advantage. I'm gonna
I mean,
fish
you
for a
hit. I mean,
crit.
you. Okay, go for it.
I have a license to fish for a crit just as much as you do.
Fair
I didn't
point.
fish for crits though.
Oh, uh-oh.
Did you get it?
I got it.
All right. Okay.
That's
So
not
go
good.
ahead
Alright.
and undo that last hit, the 23. Go ahead and add those HP back on. 23. So I believe it was partially resisted. 3d6. So no, that is the. No, it isn't. 11. Yeah. So I do need a critical hit card.
I'm assuming bludgeoning?
Slashing. This was with the axe hand, technically.
Oh, okay.
Is now the time to remind you that I cannot be critically hit?
God damn it! You
Love
wait until the
animated armor.
moment.
I was waiting for it.
Well,
How
that's a
does it
good thing.
feel?
It's a good thing
Go ahead and
because
add that 23 HP back on, you son of a bitch.
What a wonderful birthday! What a wonderful Christmas present that was.
Would you like to know what this would have been anyways?
Yeah, I would. I actually want to
Sure.
know. I want to.
Sure.
Off form, quadruple damage, and you have disadvantage on melee attacks for the next 1d8 rounds.
That would have been 12d8.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, go ahead and add that 23 HP
I did.
back on. Gotcha. All right,
I did. I
cool.
went back at 66.
That is going to be the end of its turn then. Sinnoh. Eventually, I clicked on it. Go.
Alright.
Thank you.
Holy crap, all this time and I only now get to go again.
I know, right? That's high levels for you.
Yep. Welcome to high level campaigns.
Yeah, you know the meme of this is fine. That's
By the way-
Rosalind right now.
Everything is catching on fire all around you, by the way.
Exactly. That's why she's like, "This is fine," while sipping her coffee.
The fire inside the giant elemental engine is being let out. There's a nice little ventilation hole.
I think you'll find mission succeeded.
Hit.
So what did he hit Rosalind with that would have been a crit?
That would have been a giant axe.
So I imagine like he smashes her with the axe. There's this huge cloud of dust, and when it disperses, Rosalind's just still standing there. The axe is like only just slightly buried into the adamantine armor. And
Ah,
and
damn
will-
it! I was looking
That'll
forward
actually
to
kill it.
actually giving somebody an advantage.
Hey, I mean, it is off the field. That is what matters.
True. For the record, I get, I believe, 4 or 5 free uses of Guiding Bolt per day.
Use it more often then.
that's awesome.
I mean,
By the
I
way,
generally
the
don't.
commissar that was riding on his back is currently floating in midair.
That's fine.
Hey, that's
God
cheating.
damn it!
Oh, it casts fluff.
Am I above him or below, or same level, or I'm up
Equal
at the
level.
ceiling?
Above you. Oh.
Alright.
Does he have to roll a below now?
You mean higher than? Or is it below? It might be below.
I think it's.
I think it
you
actually might be
must roll
below.
a 6 or higher to change the attack.
Oh, it's higher. Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. You think you hit the real one? Go ahead and roll damage. As you rolled a fucking 3.
Boosh! And max!
Good lord.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean,
Dude, that's actual max damage.
I mean, it's just a bonus action, so you know.
Nothing to brag about.
Hey, Dovo, what did he have to roll higher than?
He had
For
to
the
roll
2?
higher than an 8.
So is it 2, 8, 10? Or 6, 8, 10?
6, 8, 11.
I was close. I was as close as I could possibly be.
Not 2. That wasn't.
Yeah,
I rolled a
okay,
9 the first one.
that number just kind of came out.
Are you going in?
Yep.
All right, let me click on it, please. Fantasy Grounds, thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright, I'm gonna take the commander out. I'm gonna
Alright.
shoot it with my eyeball.
All right, and that's going to be an Eldritch Strike, right? Or an Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack. That's going to... I believe his AC is... Oh. I thought it was higher. That is going to hit in a moment. Don't roll damage yet.
Oops.
You just rolled damage, didn't you?
Well, I released
Well, it hits him anyways. All right, keep going.
Okay, cool. All right, number 2.
Give me a sec.
I won't roll damage this time.
Please roll above a 10. Oh my god. It hits him.
Dova,
Yeah,
I don't know
what's
if
up?
I don't know if you remember, but I had the exact same problem back in the early levels of Raging Reptiles.
I remember that shit.
That's why I switched to Blink instead of Mirror Image.
Oh, boy.
That one is barely going to hit.
Okay.
Please. All right, he rolled another 2.
I just smack him in the eye.
Just keep hitting him. You're like, it's that one right there. Why you guys keep missing? Good lord. That was the most effective Eldritch Blast I've seen outside of a Warlock.
Okay, now I have the right spell, normal healing word.
There you go. Healing
And
Rosalind?
And I'm healing Rosalind.
All right.
See, I always prefer to go Hexblade Warlock, so I'd take Eldritch Smite and like, good lord,
Oh
like
my god, Eldritch Smite is the best.
Yeah, comboing Eldritch Smite with any kind of Paladin Smite because you get access to the Paladin spell list is ridiculous.
It's so big. I knocked over a giant. He fell down. I guess I should be specific, a fire giant, because those are so big.
I mean, technically, Dusty also knocked over a giant and he fell down.
He just did, yeah.
All right. And I'll just kind of heal her.
All right.
The end of my turn. No, that
Dusty, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
Second verse, same as the first, Dusty.
Gonna try again?
Of course, he hasn't moved far enough, you see, to be out of the 15-foot push. Danger range.
Although that propeller that in like the inlet down there is not spinning nearly as fast as it was for the other guy. So who knows if it kills him outright.
I wasn't expecting it to blend him. I was expecting it to crumple under his weight and he would fall. If there's another carcass already slowing it down, then by all means, let them fall.
Alright. Going for it. Give me attack rolls.
Let me mark down that key point. Bent. Here we go. Christ. This is
That is
ridiculous.
the only one left. Yeah, the only one that's currently left. Hit.
One.
I think specifically it is for your flurry of blows strikes that you can apply those.
Yes.
Alright, so 2 hits. That's a miss. Sorry, I had to listen for something. That is also a miss, unfortunately.
Really?
Yep.
I thought they only had the +2 AC from being ridden by the Commissar.
Correct. They normally have 20 AC.
Ah, I see.
Mhm.
So then you're retracting your earlier ruling.
Fuck it, I say you can. So 2 strength saves.
Okay, yes.
I mean, you did get the donation goal.
I did?
Well, the
Oh.
donation goal was met.
Oh, I see.
What's the DC?
17.
It failed on the first one.
Oh, fuck.
With a +6 strength modifier. I passed on the second, but who cares?
It also has a +6 con modifier too.
Yeah. It's fucking insane. As you managed to do the same thing, which is striking considering you did the exact same thing to it about 5 seconds prior, and he bonk hits the back of his heel against it and falls right in. The effects aren't as immediate this time, but there's enough whirling and grinding going on down there to convince you that he is not getting back up.
Wow, you know, I kind of expected them to fall. That is a powerful fan.
The fan is definitely not working anymore, and there's a lot of smoke rising up from down in there somewhere.
I mean, I just sort of expected it to fall inwards and become a pit, but that fan is still there. Wowee.
You actually, at your height, you'd be able to see that the fan at this point has broken off and fallen off somewhere down there.
Oh, there it goes. I hope nothing important is down there. Sigma.
There's a faint, flickering purple glow that's starting to build from somewhere inside there.
Uh-oh.
Very reminiscent of that kind of oily, glittery fluid that you encountered before.
Excellent.
It is the commissar's turn, and he does not want to be here.
If you know what's good for you, run.
Mm-hmm.
Instantaneous. He can't see the 2 warforged that are in the fan, so he's going to reach down, grab the one that is currently dead and kind of sparking and smoking a bit. He's going to say something in Kyrian. Throw a scroll to the side, and both of them disappear.
I can understand him.
Oh, you can speak Kyrian?
I can speak all languages.
All right,
I can't write them, but I can understand all languages.
It
It's the
was-
tongue of sun and moon.
It was an arcane phrase, which you would understand the words to, but you wouldn't understand the big sort of. Hold on.
So I
You wouldn't
understand
really
the
understand.
words, but not the implication.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Kyrian words there, kind of thrown together like word soup in a way. And that is all of the enemies that you are aware of.
Neat.
I think we can probably end initiative there for now. These guys are now out of it. I'll unlock tokens real quick. By the way, it is getting not only unbearably hot, but you are also starting to be able to, you're unable to draw full breaths at the moment as the air is filling with this absolutely god-awful eldritch smoke. There's
Okay.
something burning that should not ever be exposed to flame. Also, the flames appear to be sentient and are trying to crawl themselves out of this large, gaping gash that you've torn in the side of this.
Oof, oof.
Cool.
All right.
I would like to knack a potion of greater healing and leg it for the door.
All right. Whatever smoothly running machine is no longer smoothly running anymore. Everybody go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, maybe I made a mistake.
That is the Cayman way. Go big or go home. Oh no.
Nobody is rolling well.
That is also the Cayman way.
We're going home.
The family fails together. Everybody
Come on,
failed
one more.
together.
DeSoto. Oh, DeSoto passes. He's the only one to pass.
Oh no.
He takes half damage.
It's the
The
family
smoke-
curse.
It is no longer normal smoke. This is industrial, hazardous, bad chemical smoke. Oh god. You all take 21 points of poison damage as you are making your way out.
Damn it, I
immune
just
to
healed that.
poison.
DeSoto takes only... yes. No, it'd be 21, so yeah, 11.
I'm immune to poison.
Well, there you go. You don't take any.
Oh,
Also,
neat.
Mir doesn't take any because he's immune to poison as well.
I am resistant to poison damage and immune to the poison condition.
There you go. You take 11.
I'm a gator.
Yeah, no protections.
Damn.
I got it from my alchemist class now.
But we can drop this page as we are no longer in need of it, unless you guys want to go back.
Huff it.
All right, as that would basically cover the amount of smoke and acid poison that you've inhaled during your romp and exit.
I would like to drink another potion of greater healing, taking me down
Drink
to
it.
2 left.
How many fucking potions do you have? Jesus Christ!
You remember, I
Dova.
bought them and then I passed them out, Dova, and then I
Oh,
bought
I remember
20 more.
At
remember
some
that
point, we just have a ton of money and not a whole. Like it's hard to acquire specific magic items, especially when we already have like full attunement slots.
Yeah,
So,
we're
That's just been buying up healing potions.
yeah, level 12 onwards is when you start looking at really powerful wondrous items and legendary items and stuff like that, and we never have the money to actually buy one of those, so we just buy
Or
potions
find
instead.
them.
I think we're the first D&D group to ever effectively use potions.
I know, right? And it's turning out great.
Yeah.
It's turning out great, that max healing, which unfortunately you guys are going to have to deal with the long-term effects of using so many potions in a short amount of time.
There are
Cool. Put it with
there
my
are
caffeine addiction.
there are after effects.
Not
it's like asbestos.
officially.
You don't feel it right away.
So potions heal max, right?
They just go to max.
Okay, I'm gonna
Make it
pop
simple.
one.
All right. They don't heal you to max. They do their max healing.
Yeah.
Because I think it's cooler that way.
And potions actually matter.
They're not useless after literally level 5.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
expensive.
They're expensive, and then they just have a chance to heal, 10 HP.
10, yeah.
I
And
used
it's using an action.
one of my 3 greater healing potions. Say thanks, son.
Oh, don't worry,
So-
I have 15 more.
The interior of the engine room gets absolutely inhospitable in just a few moments as you filter your way out. Closing the large, or trying to close and managing to kind of force close the gigantic bulkhead that got wrenched open by the Warforged as they pounded their way through. Managed to close it and start to get away into some relatively fresh air, and just mucus is streaming down your face. Everything is burning. It feels like you just got tear gassed. You're just crying uncontrollably.
Dusty
Throwing up.
coughs. I can't sell the ship like this. I can't.
But you find yourself in a much larger thoroughfare. It looks a lot cleaner than some of the other corridors that you've been going down. And there's actually quite a few side corridors that are leading off in different directions. Give me an investigation check to sort of try to navigate your way through. Because you don't really know where to go from here, because I assume your next goal is to get to the officers' quarters. I would imagine.
All of us.
Yep. Unless you want to try to roll something different to help out in a different way.
I like how you said this fur fire is very clean. Not for long.
Cleaner. There's no like oil and fuel everywhere.
Where's the closest side panel?
Like going into like just access panels.
Yep,
It's like 20 feet away.
I'm a punch.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check. You hit a spar and you bruise your knuckle, but you just you think you definitely damaged something in there. If you want to wrench the panel off, it's like kind of askew a bit, so you can get your fingers under it and just wrench it away.
Yeah, why not? It'll
Alright,
make the corridor look uneven.
wrench it out, and you can see that there's a collection of arcane conduits, little switches, and little valves. All of them faintly vibrating, and some of them glowing. But there's a lot of angry-looking, unpleasant red lights in here.
Oh,
Hey, Yark, what is this?
What is it that she's showing me?
The inside of essentially a circuit breaker panel. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check if you like to sort of see what's going on in there.
Sure.
It's some complicated shit. You'd need a manual to see what's going on here and here.
Yeah, man, I don't
There's a
want
lot of unhappy lights, though. The ship is not very happy.
I say, broken is what it is.
You mean I can't break it more?
You can always break it more.
Dusty, you get about that impression, but you also notice that some of these lines are carrying that same sort of goopy, glittery purple fluid from before.
Oh,
There's a few little sight glasses, and you catch little glowing purple sparkles.
something else to set on fire. Looks like
Smash.
All right. So you three need to give me a dexterity saving throw as those pipes
Dova?
burst.
So
Yeah?
Dova, knowing exactly what those pipes are and what they do, considering like I've already dealt with the goo spraying out of it, can I like take a quick step back as soon as I see her rearing up for it?
I'd say you get advantage on the dex saving throw.
All right, cool.
Sinel, for the record, is still floating as high as he can.
Well, yeah,
Just
he only said the
scraping
three of
against
us.
the ceiling.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you guys remember that 5 ways to appear taller picture I showed like forever ago?
I don't think so. You need to repost it.
I will, because one of the poses that the guy is making in that picture is what I imagine Sinel's doing. Give me a
T-posing?
second,
or-
I'll find it. It's I think it's called Y posing or something like that.
Oh, the praise the sun.
No, but hands down
Oh,
and like palms forward. Here, let's see if I can find it.
Oh, I love that. Somebody just did a poll of you push the button to go up in a video game elevator. Which physics are you? And I chose clip through the floor, die. The free options are can't move, stare at the door, can move on gravity, and clip through the floor, die.
I like the
Warframe
one.
physics. You just, if you jump, you sit there like midair for a few seconds as you catch up.
You mean like Warframe elevators?
That's
Yeah.
what he just said.
Go 5 million miles an hour.
I
Yeah.
like Dark Souls elevators where your like body moves slightly faster or slower, slightly slower than the elevator. So you're just constantly vibrating in place as you go up a little bit and go back
Constantly
down.
worrying that you'll clip through the elevator.
You're also
Okay.
immune to backstabs while on an elevator, in case you didn't know.
Okay, so
Okay,
hold on,
everybody,
hold on.
shut up.
no, Dova, I
We're-
sent the picture.
What? Okay.
It's number 4. That's how I imagine he's hover ominously. He's just doing that all around, wherever he goes.
Yes, he is. That is very much what Sinel is doing. I do
Over
not need to
ominous.
touch the ground, therefore I will not.
I refuse.
Until I run out
Reject.
of time on it.
Reject
Reject
gravity.
ground. Yeah, reject ground. Return to sky.
All right, so
Turn to bird.
Dusty, you are sprayed with this stinging, burning acid, and initially you take 5 points of acid damage.
Ow!
How do you remove it as acrid smells are filling your nostrils and your eyes are just burning?
I'm going to take out my jug of alchemy, alchemist jug,
All right.
and just douse it with clean, fresh water.
All right, you just douse them all over, and it easily just dilutes the acid away.
I
Shakes.
say, man, that really sucks, doesn't it?
It does. It's very bad.
How did Rosalind not get doused?
I got a 22.
Just like in
That's
character.
true,
Well, I rolled really high.
Well, she knows exactly what she was doing, so she threw the hammer.
All right.
But
well,
yeah, as that kind of evens itself out, the ship. Everybody, give me an insight check as you guys are continuing to walk and kind of make your way through. Which, by the way, that investigation check, Dusty, can you understand spoken languages and written language, or just spoken?
Just spoken.
Just spoken. All right.
I know nothing. Jon Snow.
You're peering around, looking through the dark halls. Every so often, you see the retreating form of one of the ship's technicians, just kind of sprinting off and almost scuttling away to evade you. And they seem to know a lot of the various ins and outs and these hidden little passageways that they just duck into and instantly just disappear from sight. Every so often you can hear little vibrations like through the walls and the ceiling as they go about their business in these hidden conduits, basically. But you'd notice that kind of giving a quick fly through one of the halls, you notice up a few levels and down one of the large thoroughfares is a very fancy looking wooden door. At least it looks like wood. Give me a history check.
I hope Sigma's angry because I am.
That's the exact same style of the cabins that you were in when you were brought up here last time. Long ago. As for everyone else, for that insight check, yeah, ship's kind of fucked in general. There's a lot of vibrations going on. Kind of ugly sounds are passing through. Zerth, you realize that you're walking at a slight angle. You're now walking slightly uphill as you move towards the center of the ship from the left wing.
Hey
I think
Dova,
we're more effective
I'm
than
going to take this moment to say, wow, I'm surprised we dealt this much damage. We haven't felt that ship lurch or tilt at all this whole time.
I know, right?
Your deception check.
No. This is honest. 'Cause
Actually, no, that's true. He says, "I know, right? Yeah, no, that's honest."
This is the first time you mentioned it.
All right. So, what you doing?
Well,
Charging ahead with reckless abandon, I guess.
I'll try to lead them with my limited recollection.
All right. I mean, coming up on that door, you all would slowly start to realize, yeah, that's most likely the quarters that you were in the last time you were here.
progress.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we can keep continuing forward, we did our mission of messing up their thing, or we're about to, because that's, you know, that beeping noise sounds very evident.
My hamster is getting
It's
antsy.
it's a sort of
We be adventurers,
blaring,
let us
low
adventure.
klaxon just throughout the ship right now.
Have you ever
At
been
the-
on on a museum tour and you see like the daycare kids and the one parent just like quietly but fast shuffling the group of kids out of like the dino exhibit or something like that?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's what Zerf's doing to everybody. It's like, go, 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 go. Because when this place explodes, because the problem is, I do not want to be in here. I'm fire resistant, not fireproof.
As you guys are being led over by Dusty through some of the twisting halls, and sort of narrow corridors towards that door,
My
a
hamster is getting
bit
antsy.
of cargo
If we be
seems to have
adventurers,
been
let us
dislodged
adventure.
and is kind of skidding its way down. It's a handful of wooden cargo boxes that one of them falls over, splits open, and reveals a payload of about 40 or 50 rubber ducks, as well as some soaps and towels, probably intended for the officers' quarters.
Zer is horrified.
There's about 50 or 60 maybe. And they're all squeaking and squawking as they get as they kind of tumble down the tilting halls, which at this point all of you would start to notice.
Hey Dova.
Yeah.
Because I'm so small, I clearly have trouble like climbing over this avalanche of just rubber rolling ducks.
You can give me a dex save if you like.
It's difficult, man. My legs are small. Oh, just barely.
You managed to keep ahead of it and are not swept aside in the avalanche of rubber ducks.
Thank goodness. Let's be careful, guys. This place is full of all sorts of traps.
Dastardly.
Truly dastardly.
Let's give it a shake and see what falls out!
Onward!
All right. So, as you reach the door, you reach for it and start to pull it open, and it seems to be locked. But then you just, all right, it's a push door. Stupid mistake. As you lean in, it is quiet inside here. Almost like none of the sound is actually making it into this space. The carpet is dry. It's well kept. It's clean. And yeah. What do you do? You remember this place very well. This is the place that you were a long time ago. Right after being rescued from the Mournlands, you were allowed to stay here for a while and basically ride along as the ship made its way out.
Zer is just reminiscing.
Do we remember which way which way to go from here?
You have a pretty good idea. You don't remember where Sigma's quarters are. You don't. You weren't ever shown that. It's apparent that the bridge itself is separate from the quarters, the officers' quarters. If Sigma did have a room here, you don't remember where it was. But Zerth, your scrying on Blue while he was held up here would you rack your mind, and suddenly the memories kind of come flooding back after a moment. You remember that the room he was held in was very familiar and was most likely one of the rooms that you guys were actually in.
He'll walk towards that room.
All right. No signs of life out here. It's very, very quiet. You would actually see just slightly down the hallway is a Warforged maid currently dusting one of the photo frames off. She sees you all approaching and kind of holds the feather duster behind her and kind of pulls the sides of her dress to give a little polite curtsy before returning to her work.
I give a respectful bow. Return it.
All right. As you kind of proceed through the hall, you eventually come to one of the rooms that you guys all stayed in, and you open it up, peer inside, clean. It's not the room. Everybody give me a perception check.
Perception. This carpet is really nice.
It is.
This carpet is really nice, so I'm gonna smash it.
You gonna offend the maid right there? She's right there. You're actually chaotic evil. I just want you to know.
Do not.
That's the Cayman way.
No.
Yeah, you can just grab your hammer and smash into it, and you hear a gigantic crack as the wood beneath the carpet just breaks, shattering into not really pulp, but it splinters and I guess kind of keeps its shape.
Why? Why? Why?
At the third room that you guys get to, which actually, DeSoda Yark and Senel, you guys would hear distinctly that there's a low grinding whine coming from the side of the airship that you guys were on before, as the airship is definitely leaning towards the side now. All the paintings in the hallway are slightly crooked. And you feel beneath your feet almost an unsteadiness in the airship, in the floor beneath you, as it kind of maybe drops a few inches and then kind of regains that altitude, like a plane in light turbulence. The third room that you enter, Zerth, you open it up and instantly you know that it was the room that Blue was in. Unfortunately, you don't see anything. You don't see him at all, but you do see just a suite of paintings, various art supplies, splattered paint just kind of everywhere on the floor. And as you guys sort of filter in investigating, I want everybody to give me an investigation check. If you would like to sort of look around and get info.
Mr. Palmer.
Well, wait, you want me to roll an investigation with my -1 in intelligence?
Hey, if you want, I said.
Yeah.
Yark, you would be, ironically, you'd be the first to see this, even though it's very high up on a shelf.
Is it an elf?
No, in fact. What you guys might have instinctually seen as maybe just a decoration or an ornament. Yark, you recognize almost instantly the kind of bejeweled, bulbous orb shape of a docent, which is what used to be inside Blue's chest back when you knew him. It's
Wait.
No, it's Cody!
Is this Cody?
That's your best guess.
All right, I'm gonna
And-
pick it up. I'm gonna pick the docent up.
All right. It is completely. It feels completely dormant. You can sense a lot of magic in there, so it's probably fine. But it's not implanted in a warforged, so it is essentially just useless.
Makes sense.
Cody is hungry. Feed her dragon shards. Feed her.
Cody needs a mouth first. I guess I'll put it in my backpack for now.
All right.
You are like the machine wizard, so if
Every
anything,
every Eberron group's got to have one.
until we roll next campaign in Eberron with like an entire party full of artificers, all of different specializations.
Hey, that's entirely viable. 5e is built so that every build is viable given the right circumstances. You don't need a healer as long as the DM provides you with enough healing potions.
True.
Or one
Goodness,
If we
for
do that,
actually losing
if
my
we do
voice.
that, I want a blunderbuss.
Hey, that's in the game. Gunslinger's a thing. Let's go.
Yep.
So if I want an axe gun,
Anyways, that's next campaign. How about you focus on finishing this campaign and actually surviving, all right?
oh, that's a good idea.
Because, yeah.
If we're just in a falling ship, Dova, we survived worse.
Fair enough. I am curious as to what your escape plan is going to be.
We'll be fine.
Oh, I
We have to
have
ki-
the
we-
greatest plan for everything. Don't worry, it's gonna be just as good as the plan I had last time with jumping on the owl. So we're all
I
good
have
on that.
one plan, but it may have permanent consequences for the rest of the party.
I have one plan and it'll probably work it perfectly fine.
Okay.
I was just planning to get angry and hit the ground at max 7 and survive.
So, as you guys are looking around, Yark, you'd be able to find the docent on the one of the nearby shelves.
Yes.
Zerth, you would see one of the paintings currently on an easel. It has a canvas over it.
Like a cover.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Looking at it, of course, I mean it's completely blank, the canvas over the easel, but you kind of draw it back, and it's a well made rendition of something that's not very good. It's a composition where inside, in the middle of this lavish, what looks to be a great hall with a double staircase, is just standing almost directly in the middle is Blue with in just this ferocious, angry pose, currently delivering the killing blow with a rapier, directly through what looks to be a well-made depiction of Dusty's neck. And looking around, scattered on the ground around him, are all of you guys in various states of injury and death.
Oh,
Oh, well, that doesn't bode well.
I guess
And
I
you can-
did burn through.
The
all
hero
of
reads the
that.
most unsettling page.
And you can see on his face, the right side of his face isn't sort of broken and rebuilt. It's perfectly mended with those, because Sigma's, the horns coming out of his face were kind of curled back and red. His on his face, which were broken down and kind of ground down previously, are fully fledged, these wicked curved blue horns.
Hmm. Yeah, that doesn't bode well for his mental state. Oh boy. Yeah,
I
no.
didn't know robots could be so artistic.
Do you think he's mad at me for burning all his legendary resistances in one combat?
That could be it, son. That could be it.
By myself in a one-on-one.
Alright.
Mm,
I'm gonna tease him when I see him
All right,
next.
guys, running out of time as Yark starts to struggle to stay firmly planted on the ground.
Mhm. But yeah, the airship is actively crashing all around you, by the way. I just want that to be clear. This
I
is
don't know.
not staying in the air forever, you realize.
Oh, we're
Cool
I don't-
story,
fine.
bro.
There is no way to get a short rest. There is no way to get a long rest.
I was just like, I don't know if I made this clear enough.
I don't know, but I gotta make it more clear.
Hey,
Like
hey,
the
hey,
ceiling
hey.
tiles are falling down.
Is it going to fall in less than half an hour?
Oh, well, then in that case, we
okay.
probably did our job and stopped the spell if the
I-
whole airship's coming down.
I mean, it might be staying up, but somebody's gonna
Oh.
come knocking and find you when you're currently asleep, and then just murder your whole party all at once.
Oh, no, we're not sleeping. I have potions for that.
Potions of sleeping. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Hey, cat.
I mean,
catnap.
catnap.
Lets you take. Yeah, catnap lets you take a short rest for 10 minutes.
I mean,
Anyway.
good luck resting in this, but sure, go for it. More power.
Of a scale of 1 to 5, how much does Blue look like he needs a power bomb?
A power bomb?
Yeah, a power bomb.
I'm not familiar.
It's a wrestling move.
Oh,
It's when you pick them up by the waist and then like completely slam them downwards onto their back.
I mean,
Oh, I
the
thought
way
was
that
a
he's
suplex.
the way that he's painted,
Oh, wait,
it
no. hold on.
looks like he is not entirely proud of what he's doing. He has that sort of animalistic hunched back and almost claws on his hands that are kind of ripping into Dusty's chest and holding him down.
Ooh.
Damn, that's vicious. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay, maybe I'll be a little nice when I see him. Just a little bit.
I think this is about where we should end, though.
As you guys are heading back out and heading back out the hallway and trying to find your way towards the bridge proper, you would probably see somebody at the top of the staircase. I'm not going to say who it is. you just see
Santa!
it.
Santa Lich!
Nice to meet this somebody person.
So this is where this is what that order of coal was for.
I don't remember. I don't know why it made me think of this, but like, has anyone seen the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movie?
I don't think so.
Santa, actual Santa, gives these children weapons to fight a witch.
Oh, I remember that part.
He does.
So I just love thinking like Santa's an actual person. He actually gives people gifts, but he also fights evil, and that's a whole wonderful thought.
He does it in the book as well.
I love
He does. It's pretty incredible.
Santa Claus, do you have
Santa
presents? Yes, child.
legitimately
Here's a
worked
knife.
For good.
I mean,
you've been
I
a very good boy
did get a
this year.
weapon.
Here's a halberd.
Here's
I
a
got a
bow
weapon
with
from Santa
arrows
Claus.
that never miss. Here's a
I got Iron
Yeah.
Fang from Santa Claus, remember?
Here's a magic bow that will never miss. I mean, when you believe in yourself, the arrow will always hit its mark.
So it's a
Thanks,
bow
Sa-
of magic missile.
Thanks, Santa. Very cool.
Very
All
cool. Thanks for
right.
letting me literally instantly kill people.
Oh, and spoilers: the youngest girl gets a vial of liquid that literally brings people back to life.
Yeah.
That's a potion. Now that's.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening for Echoes of Eberron Dungeons and Dragons. We will be back tomorrow with Guild Tales Dungeons and Dragons, the second episode of that, so do make sure you tune in. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. do consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best places to support the channel and make sure that these streams keep on coming. You can also support the channel by grabbing some merch. It's available on the website and in the description. And you can also support by sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. And I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have a
Hello.
good night.
Bye-bye!
God damn.
Good night, everyone.